thought I had gotten all the treasure chests. I'm fully distracted by what I was going to originally say to you all, because I thought I had gotten all the treasure chests. What? When did this happen? Am I missing anyone else? 10, 3, 8, 10, 10, 4, 5, 7, 11. When did this happen? And there's like literally no like... Alright guys, give me a second. Me trying to listen so like closely to hear the noise. A bubble? These are the memory bubbles. Sampo! Who could have guessed the final mystery player was Hook? Oh, I mean Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Was this all part of your plan too, Giovanni? How could it be? I much prefer the elation of an ending that has come about naturally over a choreographed drama. Although Brother Sampo is a fellow masked fool... They really want to drive in that Sampo is a masked fool. Like, that the fan theories were correct, that he's part of the elation masked fools. Because, like, they want to make sure you're aware. There are so many times where they're flat out like, Sampo is a masked fool. If you did not pick this up, let me be explicitly clear. Sampo is part of the elation. I feel like you have never shared your own views of the aesthetics. Why is that? Let me think how to explain without offending anyone. I'll put it in this way. In our group, there are some who can't read the room. I won't mention them by name, of course. I just don't like communicating with people like that. It's so dull. Everyone has their own ways of pursuing a lesson. Why must I waste my own energy sharing my sense of aesthetics with others? A joke with too heavy a tone can bring trouble. As this trouble builds, what was once funny becomes no longer fun. You understand what I mean, don't you? I understand. Now you say it, that person seems to be heading to Pinacani. Are you not planning to... Ha! If I could, I would never speak to her again. As the voices become faded, the memory bubble bursts and the light dissipates before your eyes. Perhaps this memory bubble was left out for too long and has lost its vitality. Or perhaps whoever left it here feels that you have already seen what is important. The mysteries seem to be just piling up, but one phrase rings true. When talking to one who wears a mask, always keep your wits about you. I don't think that would be it. No. But I guess that's good to have picked that up. Oh. I love breaking things and then everybody in the world's like, why are you doing this? Hey, you over there. That was an uncivilized action. Come, we're going to hand you in. This again. Oh, so you're a repeat offender. I will show you how severe a crime disrupting civilization is. This is a venue for the International Tournament Festival. I've been not allowed you to even kick a billboard, let alone smash a vessel. Your actions have destroyed the order of the venue and hindered the progress of the event, while also generating an extremely negative influence on people's lives. Think about it. How much effort do you think it takes for the volunteers to move these vessels into the venue every day? How much time will they spend cleaning up the mess you've made? In the name of civilization and the IPC, I will reprimand you. What persuasion? You think this is something that can be solved by wagging our tongues? You have a choice. You'll either pay a fine that will go towards local construction efforts, or you'll be locked up and confined as an example of negative behavior for others to learn from. Are you sure? This money is worth 2 months of my wages. Are you sure you want to donate to the local area? Sure. Well, actually, as an IPC worker, I do not actually have the right to fine you. Given your sincere attitude, I will let you off this time. However, if I catch you again, I'll make sure I fix you up properly. Also, if you really want to make a contribution to the local construction effort, why don't you go and check out the Pillars of Creation? Make sure you wear a safety helmet. Don't try this at home. Alright, maybe it's down at the arena? Because we were only ever able to go to the arena to do the fights during the event. I swear I'll get to the ghost hunting in a minute. That's what I got. That's why I'm here today, was for the ghost hunting, but there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Now that my brain won't destroy me. Now we gotta check real fast, make sure no one else has done that. Okay. 8, 10, 7. Man, the space station is so much smaller when you compare it to, like, the Cienjo or the, like, to Bellabog. But that makes sense. It is just, like, a research station. And it was our first area, so of course it's gonna be smaller. Hey, welcome, welcome! Yeah, getting up to date on both is kind of hard. I've literally, like, skipped the last 2 events in Genshin, just due to, like, burnout with the game, and then also just not having the time to do them. I will be, I'm kind of concerned about the, yeah, no, like, if you're playing both games, it's so difficult because of the amount of content. I'm kind of concerned because I really love those little, Sealies that you can get as pets. The last, I think, yeah, so I've only got the one that was in Inazuma, and I wasn't in Inazuma yet, so I couldn't do that event. And then I tried really hard so that I could get the one when it was in, Sumeru. So that I could finally get my first Sealy, and I got the purple one. And I'm really excited for the Sealy event again, so that I can get another one, because I'd love to get the one from, Fontaine, because he's going to be in a little bubble. It's going to be super cute. But the issue is I'm very concerned that you'll need the Archon quest done to be able to participate in that event, and I'm over here just like, I'm not even done with the Archon quest in Sumeru. What do you mean? Hopefully they'll have, like, the skip relevant quests option on this event, because I need it. Well, now that I have checked to make sure that I wasn't missing any chests in any of the other maps like I was in this one. I am, but I'm like, I prioritize Honkai Star Rail, and so, like, I try to get done with it, and then once I'm done with the content on it, I then go do Genshin. But Honkai Star Rail has just been, like, consistently putting out content, and I have so little time to stream with my current job that I'm just like, I can't keep up. But yeah, like, currently the last time I streamed, and I haven't touched the Archon quest since, was, literally the last thing that happened was Scaramouche just did something that erased... We don't know what. We do know, because I know spoilers, but Scaramouche just erased himself from history, and nobody knows who Scaramouche is now, so we're trying to figure out what happened. That's where I currently am in the Archon quest. So we're not quite to Fontaine. We're close, but we're not quite there. I have to get through Scaramouche's interlude, then Dainsleif's quest, and then Fontaine will start. Anyway, so today, what we're doing... I am very scatterbrained. I noticed I didn't have a chest on the map earlier. My entire brain was like, must find chest. Okay, so currently, our boy is here. Argenti, who I've been saving up a lot for. And for those who were in my last stream, you'll know I lost the 50-50. It's okay, though, because I lost to Welt. And I don't have Welt yet, and I've been wanting Welt since the game began. So I wasn't that bummed about losing to Welt. Also because I had so many wishes saved up that it didn't matter. But Argenti made me wait. He made me almost go to maximum to get him, unguaranteed. Currently we're going to be pulling for his light cone, and we'll see if we lose, or win or lose the 50-50. I am going to continue working on Ghostbusters Honkai Star Rail edition, and our hope is that we will get it done today, and if we have any extra time, we will start this one, because this one is going to be ending soon as well, the Boulder Town Martial Exhibition. And for those of you who are currently listening to the stream, make sure, currently they're having the double drop rate for gold and crimson flowers, so make sure you take advantage of that. And then just to show you all how my Argenti is doing, I do have him up to level 80. I don't have a light cone on him yet, because that's what we're pulling for today. I have maxed out his traces. Literally between pulling him last week and today, actually 2 days ago, I maxed out his traces, so that's fun. I'll just need to do his light cone, if I get it, being the main thing. We're gonna manifest I do, but I have been working on Branya in the meantime. I have her up to 80, I have her light cone up to 80, and I'm currently working on her traces. I am almost out of the Destiny Spears, or whatever they're called. I think I'm probably going to run out of them, Tracks of Destiny, on Branya, which is unfortunate. But also that means I'll have every single one of my 5 stars just fully maxed out, except for Second Path, Kalis, or the Trailblazer. But yeah, so once I get all my 5 stars done, I can finally start working on all my 4 stars that... Oh, I forgot about Welt. I fully forgot about Welt. Oops. I'm like, oh, I'll max out Branya and it'll be fine. Me just ignoring my Welt. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, sir. You're so new, and I've been so, like, hypnotized by Argenti. I fully forgot I had you. Okay, well, I'll need to make the decision on whether I max out Branya or I max out Welt, because I only have enough Tracks of Destiny for one of them. If I cared about the meta, it'd probably be Branya, because Branya's a really good support character. But I also like Welt more, so I'll probably end up maxing out him. That's funny that I just literally forgot about Welt, even though I was just talking about him. Anyway, but yeah. And then I was also, I think you all might have seen her, but I also got Hanya, so I'm still got the reigning title of, having all of the current 4 stars in, Honkai Star Rail. Oh, my throat hurts after doing that. Alright, so we're gonna do a few pulls. I have 10 of these guys, because of all the new character releases recently. I am only at 26 pity, so I'm not expecting much. When it comes to the standard 5 stars, I'm literally only missing Clara and Yanqing, both of which I don't really care if I get. So once I get finally to this 300, I'm probably going to be getting Gepard so I can get his E1. So I'm hoping to get either Dan Hung Eidolon or Sampo Eidolon. I will be content with either. Ching Chui, that works too. I have like no Nihility characters, so getting Ching Chui also works. Whenever I have to fight something that has a weakness to Nihility, I'm like, Ching Chui! Oh, Gweniphen, hello! Double 4 stars. I hope that's a sign that we're going to have good luck on this one. We currently are at 57 and we have 30, so unless it makes us go all the way up to 90, we should be able to pull at least some kind of 5-star light cone. Hopefully it's Argenti's. Hopefully. We are not guaranteed right now. Alright, this will put us at 67. And that's the 5-star. Alright, we hope and pray. We hope and pray and manifest. Okay, Natasha. Oh, I'm scared, everyone. Natasha again. Hopefully she's not healing our broken heart because we don't get the 5-star light cone. Or we're gonna get a 5-star, but we don't get Argenti. Yes! Yes! Alright. Characters. Let's go immediately put this on him. Where is it? There it is. So we're doing pretty good when it comes to light cones. This is the best one for Kalis. I have Gepards. Locha, unfortunately, I only have his 4-star. I have Jingyuans, I have Bailus, I have Kafkas, I have Branyas, I just got Argentis. I do not have Himiko's, unfortunately. And I have his best 4-star, but I do not have Danfeng's either. And of course, I don't have Welts. But we're doing pretty good, I'd say. I'm annoyed that there still isn't a Gwenithan one that's like actually her on her light cone that's for her Nihility, because there are 2 different light cones that have her on it. Neither of them...
Big hustle and bustle, but life's all about savoring the moment.
Life's just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next.
Oh yeah, did I change Natasha's? Okay, I did. Alright. So good luck right at the beginning of the stream. We're all about it. I now have no pity on either. Limited banner I'm on 4 pity, and weapon banner I'm on 3. But the next person I was interested in, which is Dr. Ratio, we're getting for free. Welcome back, welcome back. I just got Argenti's limited 5-star light cone, so that's what we were doing while you were away. But yeah, so if you all hadn't seen the stream, Dr. Ratio, because we won so many awards during the game awards, that Dr. Ratio, we're actually getting him for free when he comes out. So that would have been my next one that I was saving for. So I guess I should change this since I now don't need to save for a beautiful night. What should we change it to? Because like I said, I think Dr. Ratio would have been my next one from the drip marketing. Oh, what is Adventurine? What should we, since we're getting Dr. Ratio for free, I want his light cone, of course, if I'm gonna have him. Branya Exila. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Canon. There you go. Alright, alright, so now that we've done, like, the intro stuff, let's get back to ghost hunting. And then I have some achievements to show you all, so let's get those while we're here. In Fictional Garden, obtain the total of 9 Pathfinder rewards. And then don't try this at home, be taught a lesson again due to breaking a vessel. Confession of the Mask, investigate the memory bubble of unknown origin, where MiHoYo continues, or not MiHoYo, Hoyoverse continues to beat us over the head with Sampo's origin if you did not get the subtext. And then even the rich are starving. Enemies with Usurp Anomaly failed to steal skill points 5 times when attacking. And the Real Exorcist. Complete any exorcismal chronicle stage without taking any damage. And then it looks like we got some messages, so let's read our text real fast. Also, I am so mad. I think you all saw it, but I got the Nameless Honor for this round, right, at 50, and you get like a light cone from their lineup, right? I got this one because I have Hanya. Does this not look like a Hanya light cone, since she is the main focus of the entire light cone? But look, it's the hunt. Do you see this? Let me get to her. Here she is. She is a harmony character. I can't even put this light cone on her. What is the point of this light cone having her face? Where is it even? Here it is. Look at this! I can't even equip this nonsense to her. Does it not look like it should be Hanya's light cone? I got it for no reason. I'm assuming it must be her sister's light cone, because she's the only other one in this light cone. But then again, they've been doing this to me with the other ones too, because like this one has Gwenifen's face on it. Yeah, because it says my my like ping and everything is pretty good. I don't have any dropped frames. This one has Gwynaifen on it. Cannot be put on Gwynaifen. Where's the other one? This one has Gwynaifen on it. Cannot be put on Gwynaifen. It's starting to aggravate me, guys. Okay, so to update you on where we are, we still have quite a few of the superimposition materials to get for Gwenifen's card, or technically Huahua's card. That's what I'm saying. I'm so, like, that one, the one that's on this event is a 4-star light cone for Huahua, which I get because it has tail on it, but like Gwenifen is the main character on it and it's bothering me. So here's where we are when it comes to stuff. I did a bit of farming of those fight sections, the Exorcism Chronicles, as you can see. So we continue on our simulation of Twitch and YouTube in Honkai Star Rail. So let's see. This is the Ask Me Anything. She's essentially doing her, we've reached 100K. I'll do a question and answer session kind of thing. You're here. The equipment has all been calibrated. I collected some questions myself for the fan Q&A segment. Let's start with the ones you got instead. We'll go back and forth like this between you and me asking and answering questions so the vlog doesn't seem so stale. Come on, look into the camera. Gwenifen seems to have already pressed the record button. Don't worry, just relax and say whatever you like. I'll go back over these and edit out the good stuff before posting it up. Let's start with one of your questions. What did you get? Why did you become a vlogger? Because the timing and circumstances were just right. I can perform in front of a camera and I get to interact with everyone in real time, so it's exciting. And I like it. Don't you think it's kind of awesome to make a living like this? I see one friend here has asked, will you keep streaming in the future? Sure I will. Why not? Anyway, I don't plan on leaving the CN show anytime soon, and I'll keep on streaming in the future. And I'm preparing and planning our future live stream segments, which might be played at fixed times, so it's easier to everyone to watch. Stay tuned. Phew, great. I'm just skipping all of this. Have you finished with the questions over there? Come on, come on, come on. I've got some questions with me here that I've collected up just for you. Here's this one. I often see little Gwei together with this tall, gray-haired hot guy. Is he single? Kalis, why don't you say a few words for everyone? I'm single. I'm taken. I'm divorced. I'm widowed. I'm still a minor. You shouldn't be asking. Well, we don't know any of our past backstory, and obviously there's some kind of relationship going on the Astral Express, so we're taken. Oh, I was about to be like, does it not let me click this answer? I can smell the sour scent of love from here. Looks like Kalis is quite popular with our fans. Hey Kalis, why are you blushing? It's just the lighting effects. You're shy, hee hee. You always look so tough. I never thought you'd be so cute when it comes to personal questions like this. Fine then, let's fast forward to the next question. Will your team keep streaming in the future? This one, let me answer this one for everybody. We'll definitely keep streaming in the future, but everyone has their own lives to live, so it's hard to line everyone up. Remember to follow our channel and enable notifications. We'll send our notification for the stream before we head out. Keep an eye out for it. I can't talk, apparently. If you like live streams, see if those little hands of yours can click you a fortune. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, we're done after we finish the recording section. Viewers all like real reacts. I just made small edits. We'll do the usual, you do the posting. Let me post it. I'm the best at posting. Don't worry, your reactions are very cute. There'll be plenty of people who'll buy it. Good work today. Once again, Kalis, bye. Oh, we didn't quite hit 300,000. Have you thought about hosting another round of Q&A? I didn't get picked and I need to be. Queen Gwei, little Gwei. Man, the people who make this game just exactly know everything there is to know about, like, what it's like. I wonder if they just did a bunch of research on YouTube channels and Twitch channels, or if they just, like, actually asked, like, popular Twitch streamers or YouTube streamers what it's like having a channel, or influencers, I guess. Alright, so here is our next one. There's this place near the Alchemy Commission. I went away for a while because there was disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but when I got back, strange things began happening. Humanoid shapes would float outside my window. I'd hear laughter in an otherwise empty house. Sometimes I even feel like I can't breathe. When the real estate agent sold me this place, they mentioned that the previous owners are all outworlders, here to seek immortality but died without success. Over time, their resentment got left there. I used to count my lucky stars about being a long-lived species, not needing to search for immortality, and now I've gotten haunted. haunted house. A ghost. I can already smell our followers increasing. This must be the work of a heliobus. Yes, I imagine so. We're not ruling out fraud? Kalis is right. We'll need to visit it personally to reach a proper conclusion. So will you go, Hua Hua? I've found some clues that may be linked to Tail in another post. I want to go and confirm it for myself. You go and do what you need, Hua Hua. Little Gui, Kalis, and I will go to that haunted house. I actually want to find Tail more. Make sure you tell us if you come across any trouble, Hua Hua. After all, it's not the ghost hunting squad without any of us, right? Thank you. I messaged the person who made the post and he sent me the address. Alright, ghost hunting squad, let's move out. We can't say rollout. We can't do an Optimus Prime Transformers reference. This is a meeting place. That must be the person who made the post. You're finally here. It's me, and I'm the landlord of this haunted house. Just call me Renault. Woo, let's go. It's time to investigate your haunted house. Wait a minute. Where is your Ten Lords member? We may not be members of the Ten Lords, but we're all pretty capable. Is there something that you cannot tell us? It's not that I'm looking down on you, it's just that there are so many strange stories on the Ghostly Grove, and so many of them are just baseless, made-up stories. But this time, I've met the real thing. Without the assistance of the Ten Lords Commission, I fear you alone may not be of any use. For all we know, you're the one making up stories. Hey, you still don't believe me? Fine. There are some things that I did not mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, this was just a property that I bought at a low price, thinking I got myself a steal. God, every millennial and Gen Z's dream right now is just to be able to buy a house. What's that TikTok? I wonder if anyone else has seen that TikTok of the guy who's like, when you don't care that your house is haunted, because it made the price of it cheap, and he just does TikToks of like, oh yeah, did you see the eyeballs in the bushes outside? Just ignore them, honey. Or it's like, the child has started laughing into the closet. Why don't we just board that up for the night? Or something like that. They're quite funny. It was later that I learned that every prior landlord had met with an unfortunate end. I never used to believe in haunted houses or things like that, but ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough, and it was difficult for me to even breathe sometimes. It was starting to make me nervous. Yes, there is this thing called black mold that happens in older houses that could potentially be causing mysterious illnesses that, if exposed for long enough periods of time, cause people to get sick and potentially die. After some time, I found a geomantic master. He checked his compass and said that, though there are many windows and pavilions, there is no flow of yang energy. The courtyard walls do not foster a growth of wealth. There is sickness to the east, and the population to the west lacks harmony and community. The four directions are not favorable, and the five elements clash. What's more, this house has a long history, and all residents have met with ruin. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of the aggrieved dead linger. My advice, move out within 3 days, or you will fall gravely ill and tragedy will befall you. Are you sure you didn't talk to a con man? Once you're inside, you'll know that the master was telling the truth. Even though I don't want this busted house anymore, it's still a personal asset. I'd like to sell it no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunted house, there's something I'd like to ask you. I think we're gonna leave. Wait, haunted house investigation is perfect material. We can't just miss out on this. While you were investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without. If you do that, then I'll allow you to visit the haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough. Leave it at us. I really don't know where this baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. Alright, I saw this off to the side, and it was bothering me. Okay, now that's from a prior quest. A haunted house. I hope the paper talismans Hua Hua gave us worked. Well, shall we head on over? I'm ready. Let's go. going with my team of choice. Isn't this place exactly the same as the heliobus labyrinth that we encountered before? So creepy. Huh, there's limited resource on the Ciencho Lafu. I just had to piece things together with a blueprint of a similar house. That must be the haunted house up ahead. This is a Lafu model house. How scary can it be? Either way, we need to find a deed and investigate the truth behind this heliobus while we're at it. 2 birds, 1 stone. Then we'll put up a haunted house investigation post and rake in the followers. You make it all sound so easily. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think that advertisement board over there is a little out of place? Nope. Come on, let's go take a look. Advertisement board that looks a little out of place. No one would have something like this in their home. Just as you move closer to inspect, the advertisement board suddenly flips over. Whoa, there's a wanted poster for Kafka. Given that some time has passed since the Ambrosial Arbor incident, the Lafu should have already removed the wanted notice for the Stellaron hunters. However, the grassroots level work can be slow, and you may still see Kafka's wanted poster on the streets. However, a wanted poster for Kafka appearing here in the courtyard of an apparent haunted house should raise some caution among you and your companions due to its unexpected nature. It shouldn't be here. You should probably get closer and take a look. Is it gonna flip over again and be Blade? That's pretty cool. Who would have expected this? Your first thought right now is... Considering what I said, I'm like... I want to see the Blade one, but this was literally my reaction. Oh, but I didn't even notice her hands. Okay, that's so cool. Can I have this? I want, if we ever get a train car to design like the teapot, I would want this in my train car. Sorry, not enough have been produced. Crash. A strangely covered stone falls down before your eyes as if someone had noticed you looking at the wanted poster. There's no one around. Just where did this come from? As you pick it up, you realize this is probably an important clue. At that moment, you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you, like an echo that directly imprints into your brain. Save me. It's so dark. I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone is the first clue. Bring it. Come and find me. Come and save me. The weakened voice comes to an abrupt halt. Did you hear that? It was a vengeful spirit. I heard it. I suddenly don't really want to rescue them. Oh, what do you mean, vengeful spirit? That's obviously a heliobus. Right? Ah, yeah. It looks like all those clues are hidden in the residence. All we need to do is find the heliobus and all these problems will be solved. That magnetic stone must have some use. Take it for now. Can I take photos in here? Let's back up a little bit. Oh, I can't. Wait. Can I get to my camera from this menu? Ah, I want to take a photo of this. Darn it. Alright, lots of things to investigate in here. A broken box is hard to move due to its weight. The lock is corroded, and there is a hole the size of a fist on the top side. It looks like there is something metallic inside. Perhaps there is a way to get the item out from the box. If you use a strongly magnetic stone, you may be able to remove the item from the box. With the magnetic stone placed near the base of the box, you hear the metallic item clinging to the side of it. You guide the item to the missing hole at the top and extract it. Okay, so we got a key. A heavy stone. It looks like engraved with some kind of script, but it's hard to make it out. Maybe if you could use some rubbing paper, you may be able to copy the inscription of reason. I'll have to give up for now. I don't have any paper. A plant. There's nothing out of the ordinary. It's a broken Cloud Knight's Devastator glaive. It's extremely sharp, so you decide to take it with you in case it comes in handy. Oh, I love investigation things like this. Okay, this one's gonna be right up my alley. A shelf. Immovable, reliable, and stable. Can they give me paper? A fragment of the Cloud Knight's Devastator glaive? That could be used as a paper cutter. That's really gonna hurt your hands. Okay, paper cutter. So I need to use it to get the paper. Can I use it on the wanted poster? Oh, no. I got excited. A heavy stone. None of these would get me the paper I need. Let's see if we can go through this door. A door that's sealed shut requires a key to open it. Easily open the court door and the key broke off in the lock. Let's just leave it here. Okay. The old bell looks like an item used to call a small animal. Let's take it and it may come in handy later. Okay. A discarded food box. The food inside seems to have been prepared very recently. You remove all the food items from within and make it into something that looks like a rice ball. Is there a hungry someone in this courtyard that may need it? A broken courier package. The sealing tape seems very strong. Wonder if there's a way to open it. The broken Cloud Knight Devastator glaive easily tears through the packing tape. You obtain a key from various items inside. Alright, I still haven't gotten paper. Let's investigate the area again. We may have missed some clues. Okay. There's nothing in here. Let's go back up here because I'm still missing the paper to do the rub. I really thought I could use it to tear down the wanted poster. To do the rub. Requires a key. Birdcage. Its captive is long left. A teapot. No tea leaves. No water, no tea. It seems like a broken musical instrument that can no longer make any sound. Leave it aside. A courier package that is making some growling sound. The package is out of reach. Maybe you can use something that makes a ringing sound to lure it closer. You ring the bell and it looks like the courier package moves closer. Courier package. Throw it some food. You place the square rice ball to one side, and in the blink of an eye, a shadow seems to burst out of the package, snap at the rice ball, and let out a low growl. What on earth is in that box? Then, it seems like an invisible monster crawls out from the box and shuffles along the line, leaving handprints? Follow it and see. The strange handprints remain. Upon closer inspection, there's scrapped rubbing paper hidden around here. Okay, here's the paper I needed. You flick through a few pages of unused rubbing paper and place it on a stone and carefully rub the message on the stone. Okay. To my unfamiliar friend, I trust that you've come for my safe. However, before that, I believe you should become aware of what has transpired within this residence. As an outworld burdened with gravely ill wife, I invested a considerable sum to acquire this property near the Alchemy Commission. I resided here for quite some time and have encountered numerous inexplicable phenomena. Whispers seem to emanate from the corners. An unexplainable chill occasionally fills the air. My furniture would move on its own. These occurrences led me to believe severe numerous breakdowns, succumbing to overwhelming despair. Just as I nearly listed my home for sale, a real estate agent tormented me too. He inquired, "Is your house haunted? A haunted property like this won't fetch a high price. Selling it to me at a reduced rate would be your best option." However, I never disclosed the haunted nature of my home to him. If you are perceptive enough, you might have discerned the true reasoning behind the haunting. Yeah, the real estate agent is a Scooby-Doo villain that was haunting you so that to drive down the price of the home so they could buy it for a quick buck. I don't do things like other people. Upon discovering the truth, I resolved to seek retribution. I placed the deed within the safe, refraining from selling it to anyone, and let that ancient wonder about this place for all eternity. I shall depart from the Xianzhou for good, ensuring that he never gains possession of this abode. If you, my unfamiliar friend, wish to unlock the safe, you must solve the puzzle I've left behind. Some numbers. The combination to the safe is written on a note affixed to its surface. Enter the correct combination, and you shall discover the surprise I have prepared for you. Yours most sincerely, Renault. And if you all remember, Renault is who we talked to when we came into this building. Let me write down the notes. I'm sure it'll like just tell me it, being like, "Oh, do you remember this is the code?" But I need to write it down. Just in case. So I don't have to come back. Seven 1-839 7193 183. Okay, I got it. But yeah, Renault is who we talked to when we came in here. Or someone pretending to be Renault, since he's like, "Oh, if you can find the deed, can you bring it to me?" So he might be the real estate agent that was tormenting the real Renault into trying to give up his deed for a low price. Looks like we found everything we need. Let's look at the clues. So if M is 71839 and N is 7193 and V is 183, what is T? Oh, there's a third one? Okay, so the first one has all the numbers, 71839. The second one has 93. The third one has 183. I honestly don't know. Let's see what it gives me as a clue. This is so tough. Kalis, why not try drawing them with your hands? M is like this, and N is like that. What does it have to do with the numbers in the I-squared grid? The deed is likely held inside the safe. Please, Kalis, we're counting on you. That is probably a terrible idea. The exquisite safe that looks to be holding precious items. There's a note attached. It seems to be reminding the owner of the password. Let's try inputting the password. The note says the safe's password is T. There's no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. You'll need to find the clue to prove this. Now to enter the password. Oh, I get it. So 71839. N is 7193. V is 183. I guess it depends on... Okay, so it starts with 1 to 3 and 2 to 8. You've guessed 1, 3, 2, and 8 so far. The password must be the stroke order for the letter T on a 9-square grid. You successfully opened... Okay, I was like, I don't get it. No, that was a lot easier than I thought. Alright, you successfully opened the safe, and with the deed, there's something you've never expected to see. A heliobus. You finally came. I wonder if this is his wife. Blasted humans. Cursed humans. How dare you do this to me?
A will forged in ice never falters! Conflict is pitiless!
Because he's like, oh, I bought this, like, house near the Alchemy Commission for my, like, very sick wife. But then it just became like, I was getting revenge on this real estate agent, so what happened to the wipe? Stop, I can be reasonable. Finally, a living person for me to breathe in the sweet scent of life. Let me catch my breath first. What is wrong with all of you? You think these kinds of terrifying tricks are funny? You almost scared me to death. Who told you that? Aren't humans the ones who make houses haunted? Seriously. We heard from the landlord, Renault, that this place is haunted, so we came to investigate. Oh, Renault, the landlord. Wait, you're talking about Renault? He said his name was Renault. The owner of this house was indeed Renault, and he was a shorefly species who died a century ago, so the person you actually saw was... It's an imposter! That's right, the truth is just that boring. I've had enough here. You go... You lot, get me in that gourd and get me out of here. Take me somewhere with life and yang energy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the real estate agent that was trying to trick Renault to begin with. So, what's the deal with that Renault? Look at this picture. Isn't this the same one that's on the deed? Ah, I saw that by accident and I didn't mean to see it. That is indeed the same person. The name on the deed is Renault. He was an outworlder. So who is that Renault we met before? I think I have an idea. Come on, let's go back and see that landlord. Let's... I wonder if I can actually look at it. You're back! Well, did you find my deed? I don't want to give it to him. I have to give it to him? That's annoying. Wait, how about we test you a little about who exactly is the owner of this household written on this deed? Is it not Renault? So you are Renault? Yeah, I told you that before. I am Renault. Wrong. Renault was a short-life species that passed away a century ago. It says right here on the deed. You are not the real Renault. What? We found a picture of Renault and his family. Which one of these is you? We also found a message left behind by Renault. His family recorded multiple supernatural incidents they encountered. In the end, these hauntings forced him to sell this place and move out of here. Just when you thought that no one would know who this outworlder was, you tried to sell off his property, but realizing this haunted house really was haunted, you got scared. So you contacted us on Ghostly Grove, hoping the Tin Lords Commission could help drive away the ghosts for you. We have all the evidence here. I'm a Cloud Knight, and I'll be taking you with me to the Realm Keeping Commissions. Curses! Curse you! This is literally a Scooby-Doo plot. I love this. I have already explained the situation to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'm sure they'll be able to handle this. Let's go back to Fictional Garden. We can put this unfortunate heliobus in the suppression tower. But that was literally a Scooby-Doo plot. I love it. I never thought the results of our haunted house investigation wouldn't be that it wasn't haunted at all. Although that doesn't stop us from posting an update on Ghostly Grove. Ah, I want to keep this. Cabin in the Mists. Debunking the haunted house. No more fake news. New horror immersion marketing ploy. Publish. I never thought someone would do something as despicable as faking a haunting to scare someone off and sell their assets as profit. We have a saying in my home world. Sometimes man's hearts are even darker than demons. Seeing how scared that Heliobos was, I'm finally truly understood this phrase. Even though we found out the truth behind the haunted house, I feel a little unsatisfied. Well, let's leave it there. I've got things to do. See you later. Ooh, what's this? A light would this one not be for Hua? Or is this a phone wallpaper? What is... Oh, it's a phone wallpaper! Ooh, I can't wait to get that one. That one's really cute. Let's see. I've rented a real murder house before. There was always a woman sobbing, but I couldn't find the source. We'll do that in a second. I have a text message from Hua. Oh, Mr. Welt has texted me quite a bit, apparently. Probably when I got him. Alright, Kaylis, do you have a moment? I have a favor to ask. Okay, Mr. Yang, what's up? Do you know how to change your profile picture? Nope. Kaylis doesn't know, then I doubt anyone does. What do you want to change your profile picture to, Mr. Yang? This is the earliest version of the animation. Although the calendar here is so different from my hometown, I have calculated that the anniversary of the premiere of Arahato is coming up soon. I did so many takes to get my new profile picture ready for the anniversary, but I never imagined that it's time for the Express to have its own internal communication app. Indeed. Not Mr. Yang being a Gundam fan. Kalos, I just have a great idea. We can make animations based on the Express. Of course, the story would take place in the distant past. And for the obvious practical reasons, we'll most likely need to modify most of the plot in the end, but that's just an afterthought. I've been out of the industry for so long now, frankly, and I'm especially interested in hearing what young people think. For example, what would you find most compelling in a story? I should be an adventure with ups and downs. Unique settings and a collision of destinies, can't do without either of those. Next question, when do you think this story should end? When everyone's wishes come true. After reaching a satisfying conclusion, stories like that have been told before in animation. I'm actually really glad that you see our journey that way. Looks like I'll have to make this dream come true after my next retirement. My man's never getting out of work. Kalis, wait until that time comes, then we'll have a nice chat again. It's another new day, Kalis. When we stop on the Express and follow in the footsteps of the Nameless, it means that we will become accustomed to things that are not of the ordinary. You will push beyond your limits without even realizing it. Kalis, have you experienced anything like that before? Indeed, I've suddenly started receiving many new assignments. You can't count yourself as a worthy of the Nameless if you can't handle several assignments at the same time. He's like multitasking. It is a tool that the Nameless are required to have. Plan your route effectively. Efficiently? There we go. So that you won't run around the same circle twice. Otherwise, you're just doing extra work. Before you know it, you'll have developed the muscle memory for it. Sounds like you're a seasoned veteran, Mr. Yang. The experience of the Nameless is but a lesson of sweat and blood. Okay, now that we're up to date. Hua Hua, I want to recommend my way of relaxing to everyone. In Starskiff Haven, find a place you can see the skiff lane and just space out. You can't do that as Sleepless Earl, too. Looking at starskiffs passing by, you only know how much time has passed. It's very soothing to me. Nope. I zone out reading books. Or, manga / webtoons. I'm a little concerned about your mental well-being, Hua Hua. Oh, or organizing my cards. I finally just got all my Pokemon cards organized. I need to do my Yu-Gi-Oh cards still, though. We'll go try it out, but you have to... Oh, I lost it. But yeah, no, I can put on music and just zone out when I'm organizing my cards. We'll go try it out, but you know you are safe to talk to us, right, Hua Hua? I've already been here for almost half a day. It's very relaxing. Oh wait. Did something happen? I'm back. Mr. Xeon came over, gave me a pocket full of candies without saying anything and left. What's going on? That proves that you're adorable. If I were nearby, I would be giving you some candies too. Like how people can't help themselves but feed the koi fish in the pond. Don't those ponds discourage feeding? No one is discouraged from feeding Hua Hua. That's true. Did we get sidetracked? I have some candies too. Where are you, Hua Hua? I have candies too. Full speed ahead. No need to come here. I've already left. Okay, so Foxian lady. I keep getting anonymous calls in the dead of night. Lately I've been constantly awoken in the middle of the night by unknown caller. One time I was feeling brave at a friend's house with many friends around, so I decided to answer the call and put it on speaker. The sound on the other end was so spooky. It's like someone was sobbing softly and then suddenly screaming. What's even more terrifying is the caller repeatedly whispered that they wanted to meet me in person. Initially I thought it might be a prank by my friends. However, it has continued for so long. I even checked my Jade Abacus and it indicated that the caller's information is not visible. Could it be that the thing is a ghost trying to contact me? Ooh. Ah, I can't actually click the link because they're like, oh, I recorded it. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to go put on my like another layer. I am starting to get really cold. Okay, that did not take long at all, so sorry for your all's wait. But yeah, I was like starting to shiver, so I needed a bit more on. If I get a scary prank call on a live stream, it'll definitely be good for the show. I admire how dedicated Gwen Ifen is. She is the kind of person that definitely would make it really well as a streamer because of just how dedicated she is. But also at the same time, it would be exhausting being around her for me because like she literally is always in work mode. I think this is more like a bad debt or some kind of vengeance. Hua, what do you think? I'm worried that the heliobi are up to no good because the details in the post are true, especially the part about delivery choosing to call in the middle of the night. As far as I know, some heliobi can be really crafty and deliberately choose to ambush victims when they're completely off guard. Sounds pretty dangerous, but can heliobi use Jade Abakai or phones? Heliobi can't use Jade Abakai directly, unless they've taken possession of a victim. Darn it! Better go take a look. Best to get to the bottom of it. I think there may be more than one victim here. This is I think like the 3rd or 5th time I've seen a spelling error in this event. Hoyoverse, I would be more than happy to be on your beta reading team. Let's split up. We'll meet up with the thread's OP. Hua Hua, can you go investigate the source of the scary call? Okay, I'll go to the Realm Keeping Commission and ask around.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Can someone explain?
I knew it was you. You're that streamer. Yeah, you can just call me IU, though. Miss IU, can you please tell us what's going on? Late every night, my Jade Abacus will get anonymous calls. I bravely answered them, and this person tells me I have to meet them, as they have something they want to tell me. When they call back later, the voice goes really weird, as though it weren't human, asking me why I haven't yet come, or suddenly bawling out in misery to the point that I'm almost carried off. I do. I record everything in my Jade Abacus. I planned on going, but there was nobody at the harbor, and I got this feeling, which made my hair stand up on end, so I didn't venture out, but I can't control my cursed curiosity, and so I want to ask you to help me go and keep this appointment. I'll send you the coordinates. Please help me meet that guy for me. Please? Well, obviously we have to go. Oop, just glitching into a wall. That is the wrong way. Even with a map, I get lost. Okay. Wait for this guy to run past. Whoop. Have you arrived yet? We're there, but we don't see anyone around. Hang on, I just got called back and it got through. The location is now at redacted. This place used to be a passage terminal, but it's been empty since the Starship line was changed. Something feels off. Anyway, you gotta be careful. Yeah, you stay safe too, IU. Alright. Now it wants me to go back to where I started. Do. You can't catch me, and therefore you don't see me. Judging by the coordinates, it's right here. Oh, someone that's been Mara struck? Hua Hua, watch out! Oh no, it's one of the Tin Lords? Someone who was a Tin Lord that's been Mara struck, maybe?
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
A will forged in ice.
Never falters.
The dead return. Rules are
Made to be broken. I love Kayla so much. Hua Hua, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, shouldn't we have split up? I just got back from the Realm Keeping Commission, where the clerk helped me retrieve call logs from my Jade Abacus. The data shows that the source of the call was here. I'm very sorry, but Tail isn't here. I've made trouble for everyone. We're friends, so don't even sweat it. Yeah, so long as you're fine, that's all that matters. Who's this? It's the one who made those scary prank calls. The Jade Abacus tracking display is right on top of it. But can the Mara Struck actually use Jade Abaci? I'll stand guard and make sure it doesn't attack. Quick, help me out. Taking out such a vicious creature means you're all outstandingly capable. Please, won't you be the good to the very end and let me possess you for a few days? The stench seems familiar. Why, you're a heliobi, huh? So you can tell? Fine, no use to pretending anymore. Just my luck. I find a host body and it turns out to be a stark raving lunatic. I can't take this. Can you please do me a solid here and let me out so I can borrow another body for a couple days? Is there a problem? Wait up. Please clear up for me what all that midnight ruckus was about before. You're not getting anywhere until you do. Fine, didn't I already tell you? Besides, there's absolutely no way I can escape right now. I wasn't the one who did all that violent stuff. She's incredibly insane and outside of my control. As for the midnight ruckus, that was when I finally managed to wrest back control. Well, she had an Jade Abakai on her with an emergency contact in it, so I kept trying to call them. I don't need to tell you what happened next. Alright, I finished explaining everything to you. Now are you gonna help me out or not? I've got a way to get you out, but I can't let you borrow me. You'll have to go into prison and wait a while. That's great, that's great. Everything's going to be great, so long as I can get out of this meat suit and I'm not stuck together with this maniac. Well, come on out then. The Wraith Warden belts out a strained roar. I didn't get to read the rest of it. That's the best I can do. I can't wait to get out of this body no matter what I try. There's this thought stuck in this girl's head. She doesn't let it go no matter what, and it's binding us together tightly. The Marastruck's lingering obsession? That wasn't me just then. Hope I didn't scare you. Just then I managed to read the last remaining thought stuck in this girl's head. Hoo boy, I know what she wants now. She wants to see the emergency contactor, Jade Abacus, one last time to say one final goodbye. To say goodbye to a friend? But that's not to mention whether or not her friend wants to meet up with the Marastruck. She doesn't want her friend to see her like this, right? This is a problem. It's easily taken care of. If you just let me out of her body, I'll definitely help grant her wish.
Hope you're prepared. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy. Rules are made to be broken.
Oh yeah, finally free. Trapping me inside herself like that? What an incredibly powerful obsession. I'll grant her final wish out of respect for such a formidable power. Come on, let's go see who it is she's so infatuated with. Don't worry, I'll change her appearance first. Good, that's how I remember it. Don't worry. Come on, let's get moving. I'm about to go back right now. It's you. After all these years, you finally thinking of coming back? It's me. I'm back. I thought you avoided me because you hated me. How could I? If it weren't for you scolding me then, maybe I'd still be an insufferable wrench now. I shouldn't have been so mean to you before, and I shouldn't have signed you up without asking first. All I was thinking about then was sending you off, and that's why I did something so stupid. Let the past be the past. Don't take it to heart. And I'm far too late showing my gratitude. Without you, I'd definitely still be discombobulated. I'm sorry about all that call. Sorry about that call. My Jade Abacus got broken and everything was static. Good thing I'm seeing you now then. It's getting late, and you should go home. It's no good hanging around outside when it's this late. But how long were we chatting for? So what about you? Don't you want to go home and take a look around? No, I've got something important on the Tin Lords Commission. I come to tell you I'm safe, and I should probably go back now. That's another error. Always take extra care wherever you leave the house. You're running errands now for the Tin Lords. Things are different now, and I can't help you out with anything. Alright. You notice that IU seems anxious as her fingers fidget nervously at the hem of her blouse. How have you been? Pretty good. Oh. Anything else you'd like to say to me? No. Take care, IU. You too, little sister. Huh? Huh? Little sister? IU maintains a solemn, silent expression as the air around her seems to freeze. After a while, she takes a deep breath to finally break the most awkward of silences. I've been fine. You don't have to worry. You can go with your mind at ease. As she says this, she lets out a deep sigh of relief, and you notice the rims of her eyes becoming red. You watch as she leaves until she's lost the night before letting out your own sigh of relief. It's finally over. Now it's time for us to part ways. Goodbye, all. Where do you think you're going? Didn't you promise that you'd do anything as long as we help you get out of there? Heliobi really are tricky. Get into the gourd now. That one's slippery. Better get back to Fixtral Garden. I won't be able to relax until it's subdued there. Expel evil. And capture stray spirits with the support. Even though it's all just a mistake, something still somehow felt wrong. Those sisters are hard to understand. It's like Cloud Knights and their passphrase. She's already Mara-struck, but she still managed to hang in there all because of her big sister. No wonder the heliobi possessed her. It's a pity to have lost touch with your own little sister for years, but when you meet again, it all plays out just like this. Ayu, do you think she already knows? Knows what? I mean, knows that her sister has already passed away. Seeing her final expression, it felt like she knew. I think so, too. What a careful observation. There's absolutely no way I could have noticed that detail. Sushang gives himbo energy. Yeah, seeing how she was, she would probably need to go back and digest things for a while. It feels like those two have quite a few stories between them, but if the people involved aren't willing to say, then we can't just make rash inquiries into their personal affairs. Ah, forget it. This midnight terror or whatever is now resolved. The two of them meeting up again is kind of like a resolution. Based on official processes, something should get sent now that an assignment has been completed. I thank you for your efforts, Kalis. Great job. That's all for today. Head home early, everyone. See you all later. Well, turns out this whole thing was just a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry about that, but I never thought I'd ever see my sister again after all these years. Wait, hold on. What's happening here? Can you give me some context first? Same. My parents were Cloud Knights, but they passed away when we were young. Since I had to support both of us, I had to work all day and didn't have time to discipline my sister. As a result, she ended up becoming a troublemaker and didn't even finish school, so I secretly applied for her to join the Cloud Knights, hoping that being in the forces would straighten her out, and maybe she'd become a better person. When she found out what I did, we had a huge argument, and she thought that I was meddling in her life. I thought she'd refused to serve and spill the beans to the military affairs office, but she actually joined the Cloud Knights. After that, we started to drift apart, and eventually one day, she disappeared without a trace. You did what you thought was best for her. She'll understand it when she grows up. Don't blame yourself over it. I always thought she didn't want to see me because she resented me for enlisting in the Cloud Knights. When I saw her today, she told me she got transferred to the Ten Lords Commission and didn't have the chance to contact me and explain everything. Now that I see she's doing well, I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. As long as she doesn't regret it, I'm okay with it. Anyway, it was a misunderstanding from the start. Sorry for dragging you into our family drama. Go for it, little Gwei. I'll be supporting you. That is sad, though. Everyone, something terrible has happened. Hua Hua is missing. What? Did she say where she was going before she left yesterday? No, she didn't. Now that I think about it, something's been off with her since yesterday. Hua Hua. Hua Hua. Hua Hua. Calling out to her in the group chat won't help. We should contact Hanya right away. Let's meet at the usual place. Our Go Something squad can't afford to lose any members. Especially the one that's actually got jurisdiction to be doing this. I've already published a post. Since you're here, let's give it a quick once-over. I want to do this first. Okay, so it looks like this is our last main quest, and then we have 2 more submissions to do. Little guy, not gonna stream this meetup. Please post the live stream time in case we miss it. Hit the sub button to stay informed. We'll remind you when the stream starts. Okay, so we have the main quest, which we're about to do, 2 sub-quests like we've been doing, the last 2 we did, and then it looks like also 2 mini-quests.
I'm looking at the reply. See? Here. Miss Hanya said she's on her way.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohua mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohua may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohua. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
She is continuing to be obsessed with Tail.
Yeah, Miss Wawa has been trying to track down Tail. In addition to helping the squad, that is.
It's like we can't throw her under the bus, guys.
What if Wawa came across a lead today? Something that sounded like Tail's doing. Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us, it means there is only one possibility.
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about Tail. Told her she could only go alone. Sounds like a trick some nasty kidnapper would use.
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tail's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tail's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
Yeah, I don't see Huahua right off bat.
Well, well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
Huahua is missing, and I'm willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses, and you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
The Ten Lords' commission might not be able to completely eradicate the heliobi, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it.
I knew it!
Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I knew where Mr. Tail was, and I simply gave her a clue. She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression, simultaneously terrified and desperate to know more. Utterly hilarious. In the end, I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved tail had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face! I started feeling sorry for her. Out of pity, I told her that her tail was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee the Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the heliobi.
It lies! You can't possibly know where Tail disappeared to.
Oh, I think I skipped. Ten Lords are in process of recapturing. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tail would be imprisoned, even if she managed to find him. Looks like she took the bait.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her in Cloudford. I tricked you, didn't I?
No, you possessed me and then did not give me the chance to do anything, so it wasn't really a trick, it was more forcing.
You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps Wawa is safe and sound. Perhaps she managed to subdue the heliobi. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
Yeah, but you also noticed that this child could also be deceiving us.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
Oh, I have a text. Little Gui, you've really gone viral. How did you find out? How did you just find out? I went to Arm Alley today and everyone there is talking about you. I heard she's viral, but to be honest, I didn't really feel it. Looks like it's real. You need to go online more. What are they saying, though? They're saying Little Gui announced during her live stream that she's gonna stop her activities, and they're guessing the reason behind it. What? So you haven't heard either? Song, you almost made me blank out. You're saying that the word on the street is that I'm going to quit, right? Uh-huh, totally. So is that true? Totally? True? This is fake news, misinformation. My goodness, neither of you have ever watched my stream. Did you watch my stream, Kalis? I don't watch streams. This can't be. Come to think of it, this might make good content. Always in work mode. I will passionately debunk the fake news in my live stream tonight. Hua hua. Oh, she is on the floor. That's not good.
What do we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her.
Make sure it's not a heliobus illusion first. She's
unresponsive. It looks like a heliobus has taken control of her mind. This isn't just a heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger. defeating the purpose of the squad.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution? Yeah. Cirrus is bound to know what this heliobus is up to.
No, we shouldn't do what they expect us to do. They've been manipulating us from Fixed Troll Garden all along. We need to find out what they really want before we go any further.
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
So what you're saying is we need to find Tail, and then have Tail go in and force the other one out.
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people? Wait. Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
She takes out her
I've been
number.
keeping Tail here all along.
Why? You know that Huohuo's been searching for her forever, or for him, for them.
What?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignomar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. But why would a heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous. Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
my luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, judge.
Love that for Hanya.
When I was with Huohuo, she constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, judge, imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Huohuo and take out those other pesky heliobi, right?
Alright.
Time to give this heedless creature a reality check.
It's exorcism o'clock. Oh my gosh.
Where am I? Tail, are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Tail, is that you? Oh no. Mom, is this an illusion? Mom, what are you doing here? I've missed you so much.
I love that she's just the normal NPC but with green hair, because like Hua has very different fox ears compared to like all the other Foxians we've seen. But like look at this, it's just the normal Foxian female NPC, and then they were just like, green hair, we're good.
Stay back! Don't come any closer. I don't know who you are, but you're not my Hua. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me. I'm sorry, Hua. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. It's best if you pretend we never existed.
Even though she knows this is just a mirage made by the Heliobus. Ooh, that's rough. This Heliobus is being an asshole. Oh my gosh. No! Something fell over. Don't know if you all could hear it.
Hey, I remember you.
I guess their dad has brown hair because both of these children have brown hair.
Huohuo's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler.
Oh, no, these aren't her siblings. These are classmates.
Stay away from us, monster! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that.
Children are ruthless.
Playing dumb? Don't want to talk? We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here. What? I'm not a monster. What should I do? Tail? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too. Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not again.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip. Resist them.
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
Is the ghost hunting squad chopped liver to you?
All gone. Just watch me. I'll drag them all back.
Oh, are we tail now? Oh, we are.
Everyone will leave. They always do. Eventually.
What about your ghost hunting buddies?
They aren't here.
What about those 10 Lords fogies?
They aren't here.
You have me, don't you? Just wait. I'm going to bring everyone here.
Woo. It's funny being tail. Oh my gosh, Tail is unable to interact with mechanisms. Maybe we should find someone who has the power to trigger them. Tail possesses Wawa's mother and tries to bring her.
This one back.
Hua, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Well, I unlocked that. Is there any more that I can unlock before I let go of this body later? No. Alright, just wanted to make sure. Tail takes Huahua's mother back to her. Alright, there's one. Ooh, there are a few here. Tail possesses the mean classmate.
Let's bring this one back.
Why does Huahua get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
Can I also possess this child? Tail possesses the two and is bringing them back together. Are you gonna follow me? Okay.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey, wanna lose a hand? Whoa, whoa, look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone.
Oh my gosh, listening to Tail say this is so funny.
I'm sorry. I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
Well, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They returned.
Tail? You're not an illusion. You're here. You're actually Tail. Where have you been all this time? I thought you were
Dead. Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No, you're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was unbearable.
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But did everyone really leave you because of me?
You know what? They left. Let them be. I'm not a people person anyway. Without you, Tails, they'd have left me just the same.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Oh, I'm not allowed to.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
There's no time to lose.
Here is thunder.
Let's make it quick.
Follow my charge. Show no mercy. Underestimated you.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken.
Threat raised.
This ends here.
There's no time to lose.
Opponent damage. Opponent damage.
Let's go.
Copy. Suppress.
Hope you're prepared.
Unleashing flame.
Wawa, you're awake! Seems like Tails' operation was a success!
Madam Hanya, Miss Gui, Sushang, and Mr. Trailblazer. Thank you. All of you. Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Oh, so Scaredy Cat is squad leader. Well, well, look at you.
That's just what Miss Gawain calls me.
Well, well, Tail actually does belong to Miss Wawa.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohua. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huohua as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Fictional Garden. The subdued heliobi are stirring again.
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
It's not because of me, is it?
There's no need to blame yourself. This was Cirrus's plan all along. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Fixtral Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
We finally get to see them fight.
If it isn't the judges at the Ten Lords Commission. Sluggish as ever. Oh, and is that Mr. Tail? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful! This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The Ten Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. The heliobi cannot leave Fixtral Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal. You will never leave here.
Leave? That was never my plan. I came to Fixtral Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Luofu's formidable general?
Where is the line right here? It like cuts off there.
He seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. Well, you were all out on a wild goose chase. I rallied other heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every heliobus sealed within Fixtral Garden. All I need to do now is wait for the general to make his grand entrance.
I mean, since they can't leave, the general can just not come to the garden.
Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
Oh. Sirius's Heliobus ability can cause all the enemies to immediately take action. There's a good chance that the allies with Fiendfire can be switched to enemy side, so watch out. Don't forget that we can use ultimates to turn the tide. Yes, I get that.
In the name of
Being able to flexibly use the extra sismics as the Lunar Gourd is key to gaining the advantage.
a will forged in ice never falters.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The
Dead return!
Time for the master stroke. Show no mercy.
Rules are made to be broken. Strengthen our defenses.
Here, this thunder.
A mere pawn.
Is that all?
Suppress. By the temple.
Conflict is pitiless.
Time to suffer.
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face. The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're going to lose, they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
So, General, you finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek. My words hold true. As I mentioned previously, when Tang Xiao and Ignimar fought, the scales were balanced. But for you, Cirrus, this game was never about fairness, was it? And yet here we are. My power decidedly outmatches yours. Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the endgame is played.
Okay.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The
Dead return!
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters.
Show no mercy.
Rules are made to be broken.
There's no time to wait. Here, this thunder.
Time to suffer. By the temple.
Anyway.
Let's go. In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters.
Conflict is pitiless.
Time to suffer. Suppress. Caught in a web. Subdue.
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder. Accept your defeat. You are bested. Show no mercy.
By the temple.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to suffer. Unscathed.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters.
Time to suffer. Unscathed. Unscathed.
This ends here.
suppress. We overcome.
It'll take more than that.
Do. Time to suffer.
Hope you're prepared.
Let's make
Eternal
it quick.
sleep.
The dead return!
Receive divinity.
Time to suffer. It's not. The fate of humans means nothing to me. We play by our own set of rules.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
Checkmate.
I concede.
Oh, that was cool.
Good.
I am no Ignamar. I'm nothing. Nothing more than a faint flicker.
I know of no faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals.
Jingyuan, stop being nice to this person. Let them wallow in their self-pity.
Listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one sick.
I'm right there with you, Cirrus.
The heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably awe-inspiring. Neither General Tang Xiao nor myself would deride such a foe.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat.
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions. Such is the fate that awaits you.
So be it. Mountains will crumble. Oceans will evaporate, but the heliobi will always be there, patiently waiting for their day of freedom. And that day will come. As long as the generals of the Xianzhou live, my battle against them will continue. Until the stars themselves burn out.
Optional. Talk to Jingyuan. Do-do-do.
Cirrus's will to fight has been shattered. It can no longer pose a threat. Considering that everything here is now under control, I'll take my leave. I merely fulfilled my duty and kept my promise to Cirrus, but the heliobus we dealt with will not be easily dismissed. Given sufficient time, and regardless of how slim the odds are, they will someday break the seal that binds them. However, that concern will fall to the generals of the future.
See, but if you're locking out Fixtro Garden to be like the home of the heliobi, eventually people are gonna be like, why is this area sealed off? Let's break in so we can see why it's sealed off. And heliobi are gonna be like, fresh meat to possess.
One cannot help but wonder how many Lawfu generals this fragment of Ignamar will face in times to come. Speaking purely from the perspective of a warrior, I must say, I feel somewhat envious. That it may be, but they cause no shortage of trouble. Perhaps I could glean some wisdom from the Xianzhou Junin. This excursion was not an official matter. I didn't report it to the councilors. What remains of it will be left to the Ten Lords Commission. And once matters have concluded, I believe everyone present will be duly rewarded. And as for you and the young Miss Guinaifen, rest assured you won't be shortchanged. You see, helping the general of the Lawfu does have its perks. It's time I took my leave. Farewell.
They're like, so don't be too sad that you have been used as an errand boy for the Lawfu once again. Me getting thinking I'm gonna go to this area for like the 50th time and getting cut off by the fact that there's nothing actually there. Oh, she has her tail back.
I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
What do you know? This is between me and the Ten Lords Commission. Non-aggression pact, if you like.
According to the Ten Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
Let's see who takes care of who.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other heliobi pick on me. I feel safer when Tail is here.
Other heliobi? I'm the only heliobus you need to worry about.
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus situation. As for what gets written in the Lawfu's ghostly grove, I'll leave that up to you. One more thing. Don't forget to seal the heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
Yes, ma'am.
They're like, don't forget to seal it. Now we're gonna send you to the other side of the map.
Since when did
I wrote to my mom about the recent monster slaying and demon fighting stuff I've been doing for the Ten Lords Commission.
What did you tell her?
I told her I went toe-to-toe with the sword-fighting prodigy Yenqing and held my own against fragments of Ignomar. All she did was scold me for getting into trouble. Do you think she was being sarcastic? What could be more important than protecting the Xianzhou from the threat of heliobi?
Quit worrying, Sushong. You've been an awesome squad member and a very talented sleepyhead. Now, let's think about what to publish on Ghostly Grove. This is huge news. This post will definitely boost our following.
Always on the hunt for more followers.
It's called professionalism, all right? I'm counting on you.
The ghost hunting squad can now rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I must thank you all for the dedication you've shown these past few days. You really minimized the impact of the heliobi crisis. There may have been a few heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Leave them to us. I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be pretty unfair to our audience.
Miss Gui.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gui carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way. However, bear in mind that...
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.
The General's Lightning Lord is so cool. So cool. So cool. Every time I see Lightning Lord appear, I feel it's super cool. Right? Right? Let's get back to the topic. Well, congrats to Huohuo for getting Tail back. Yeah, who would have thought that Tail was with Hanya? I heard it took Tail a long time to recover. Must have been tough. Hold on, something just crossed my mind. Are you planning to take a photo of Tail? Wait, how did you know? Well... why don't you ask Tail first? What does he say? Oh, Mr. Tail says he's not interested. Well, if Mr. Tail isn't interested, that's fine. We have plenty of other topics to discuss. First thing first, let's check our account now. Greetings, do you remember me? It's me, the heliobus who disguised the Wenyan's wife. The healers from the Alchemy Commission took him away, and they never came back. According to the Foxian tradition, those close to the deceased should present an item from their belongings. I offered him a kite at the Foxen tomb in the Fixtral Garden. It will be my personal way of remembering him. Once this is done, I'll be waiting for you to seal me once again. See you there. Okay, give me a second. I will go do that in one moment. I think this is kind of food needs to be cooked at high temperatures and mixed in with some diced red cloud chilies for good taste. Maybe you should try eating this on live stream. Yes, I got the phone screen. Okay. Let's get this. Here's why Cloudford is such a ghost town. There's a post that's on my mind. Can you help me parse it out? Nothing worth worrying so much about. Let me take a look. Babe, why are you alone in such a terrifying place? You should bring a Giga Chad like me who can bench star skiffs. That's much safer. Not him using Giga Chad. Thanks everyone, but I've said it before, but there's nothing to worry about. I got professionals to protect me. Hey fam, even though my intuition tells me this is fake, I'm still a little worried about it. Wanna go check it out? Yeah, let's go. I wanna know too. Let's go. Thanks loads, fam. I cannot get over how she talks. It's so funny. Okay. Let's go pick up the ghosts that we let go until the one that was pretending to be the wife. We're just gonna run past here. Oh, she is mad. If I'm honest with you, heliobi have a free nature, and I've thought about running off before, but I've changed my mind. I want to stay here. Because of Wenyan, I've got to experience the feeling of love and being loved. It's both sweet, but also mixed with a hint of bitter and sour, like wine that's steeped for years and years. Is this how it feels to love after so much pain and waiting? I've never experienced so complex emotions in other humans before. After losing him, other people's emotions just seemed too bland to me. I lost all feeling of being a heliobus for a moment and fell into the illusion of being a human. Please send me back to the Tin Lord's prison, please. Thank you for helping us. Let's go back and put it inside the suppression tower. Which one is the question? This one? Okay. Mr. Wenyan and this Roxy must have spent a wonderful time with each other. This ghost hunting mission does not comply with the rules of the Tin Lords. Please keep this a secret between you and me. Thank you, Cass. We'll see you next time. Alright, so back to this one.
Why don't you tell me what's in it?
This way, maybe? No. This one. This is the right place, based on the location mentioned in the post. What's this creaky old empty warehouse then? There's not a soul around. The address is correct, and it's packed full of similar warehouses as mentioned in the post, so we've got the right place. Ah, I love that Hua Hua has her tail back. But there's always problems with what's true and what's fake online. Maybe they're trying to scam us. Maybe a gust blew open the warehouse door, making it creak as though it's haunted, and they don't actually want to scam us. Who knows? In any case, it's well worth considering that this could be a waste of a trip. We shouldn't lose heart, because it's still early and there's still time to go back and take a rest. There's a person right here, I think. Little Gwei, that's reasonable enough, but I've only just noticed. There's a girl just over there who keeps looking this way. That girl, I've noticed her too, but it doesn't feel like a heliobus inside. She should just be a normal person. Just go and ask, you'll soon find out. The Cloud Fort is usually pretty quiet on weekdays, and we're out here ransacking the place. It's natural to attract a little attention. Speak with the suspicious person. What do you want? One of the girls looks like someone I know. You there. Are you that famous vlogger who went viral recently? Little Gwei, right? I am indeed. The name's Gwenaithan. If you're keen, then don't forget to visit our page. Like and subscribe. Little Gwei, that's not what she meant. Sorry. Call me a workaholic or something. We're just strolling around here. How about you? Oh, I'm just hanging out here. I got a notification about a courier delivery and the pickup spot is nearby. Is that right? In that case, we won't bother you any further. There is nobody else around besides us. Please take care of your personal safety when you're out on your own. Everything seemed normal enough, so the squad decided not to stay any longer. There's another new post, and the username and the style. That post seems really similar to the previous warehouse one. Come on, let's take a look. I missed it last time. Do I have to look? Can Little Gwei do an undercutter interview there? It's hard to set up, though. There's not enough info about this pawn shop. Let's go. My internal radar is tingling, giving me a special feeling. Well, we trust your instincts. Let's go. I think there's a, this is probably related to... I forget that I cannot, like, go to the setup board while I'm in the menu. There's like a little, kind of like that little puzzle thing we were doing, the Pathfinder puzzle. There's another one with the packages. I'm willing to bet this is the packages puzzle thing. Alright. Let me check how long we've been going. So we're already over 2 hours, which is what I wanted to stream for, but I also feel like we're really close to finishing this event, so we'll keep going. I want to get this event done so that next week I can do the other event, because we're going to have to pretty much do that one in one sitting anyway. This is different from that post. That's normal. It's all my time of hanging out around Arm Alley. I've never seen any pawn shop here. Except for that black market guy. No wonder I've been walking around all day but still haven't found anything weird. That so-called scandal from the post has got to be made up. No, it's not bad luck. In my estimation, this is someone causing trouble behind the scenes. We missed out last time at Cloudford, and this time we were hustled all the way to Arm Alley. I find this all really weird. The user who posted up last time was Gwei Spicy Sour Juice, and the post is by Sweet Boba 4 Sweet Gwei. Hardly any fans call me that. Plus, the usernames are all weird, juicy names. I suspect they're from the same person. Oh, we're being recorded. We confirm now that both posts are totally fake news. That means this person is deliberately spreading disinformation. As for their goal, I don't think I know anyone who don't know who they are, and so the motives. Can I walk? I cannot. Going just strange. But I'm thinking that kind of person who do this has to be one of my haters. I'm trying to see if I can see the person who is watching us. You listen carefully to Gwen Ifan's analysis, and you feel sight lines locking onto you from not too far away. Instantly, you realize something is wrong. Huh? That's sus. Don't show our hand. You lead the way. Let's just rush over and ask what's going on. Oh, it's a girl again. Hang on. You seem really familiar. Have we met? Why are you stalking us? Go on, tell us. Otherwise, I'll have to report you to the Realm Keeping Commission. Gui, please don't be mad. I'm Man, and I'm sorry for scaring you just now. I didn't mean to hurt you or do anything bad to you. I just... Gui, I knew it. You're the one who made up those posts. What are you doing making up posts like that? I am one of your fans. I saw you were soliciting contributions and that you were making real-life trips around, so I wondered if I might get a chance to try and meet you. And so I tried, but I have to say, you're so cute in person even when you're angry. Your face is much smaller than on the screen. Just too cute. I just wanted to see you with my own eyes and really didn't mean anything else by it. During the 100,000 fan event, I even submitted a question about whether you'd be doing any fan meet and greets, but sadly my question never got picked. I have no words. This is the first time I've ever met a fan like this. Back in my hometown, even little kids know there's a proper set of rules to follow when conducting oneself. Hang on, based on the Ciencio standards, are you a minor? Oh, yeah, I'm still in school, but in terms of age, I'm far older than you are. Good idea, Kalis. Minors watching my stream is what scares me the most. Every few days, I'll get their parents requesting a refund, and I'll get stung with the processing fee, meaning all my hard work streaming amounts to nothing. My family, they've never cared about me spending money. They won't ask for any refund. You can count on that. Is it all about a refund? Do you know how much effort we put into proving whether these supernatural stories of yours were true or not? I didn't expect you to put you all out like this. I just wanted to see you, that's all. I shouldn't have tricked you. All I can do is use the money of mine to make up for all your wasted efforts. I'm really sorry. I told you, this isn't about the money. Also, as a minor, where does that income of yours even come from? You don't really take me as such a ditzy idiot, do you? Please. That's just the persona I put on for the stream. The real little Gui is nowhere near that kind-hearted in real life. Alright, if there's nothing else, you can get out of here, and you better, otherwise I'll have to call someone. At your age, you should just be studying hard instead of messing around. Man wipes her face before vanishing like a puff of smoke. If I just placate her, I'm afraid she won't understand that little Gui is actually just a job for me. She'll think that I'm actually this amazing ghost hunter and donate all of her parents' hard-earned money to me without a care. Thank you, Kalis. We're lucky to have you helping out the whole way. Otherwise, today's incident is a warning anyway. It reminds me to knock down my fans a peg. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to keep a distance from my fans in the future. Ignata type influencer. Igmata. Alright, another day, another waste of a trip today. Let's call it a day and get some rest. Okay, maybe it wasn't the package one. When are we gonna get the package? Oh, maybe it's this one. Where's this, huh? Is this a gift from a fan? Let's rip it open and see what's inside. Hopefully it's not from her. Okay, do you remember that girl who tricked us into coming out last time? That fan of mine who's still a minor? Yep. I put out a special announcement for her to act as a warning, both overt and covert to her. And what happens today, I got a package delivery from a psych ring. She wasn't mad at all. She even got me a small gift. There's nothing valuable inside, just some snacks in this letter. In it, she says that I seemed to really care about my work when I met last time, and that I was pretty intense. She thought that when I was like this, it didn't ruin my reputation, but actually made me seem even cooler, that I looked more professional. I really don't understand her. Anyway, she mailed over some snacks. Grab some, why don't you? I've been thinking. I really should send her something back. I gotta do that. See you later. Miss Lil Gwenifan, could you please sign for this? The receipt asks you to sign. Thank you. There you go. Thank you for using the Heron Express. Heron Express. We ship whatever you want. Looks like this is mine. Gift from a fan. I wonder if you can open it. You cannot. Okay, and I imagine we'll get the gold one once we hit 1 million subscribers. We have 2 more mini quests. I only intend to get this one, so I should be able to get that with a few more battles, because I don't really care about this stuff. It's just this one. I have yet to get Exorcist Psycrane in Fictional Garden. I wonder where that is, or when I'll unlock it. Got a little bit more. I really want to know what happened, but I think little Gwen-Ifant handled it really well. I knew standing her was the right choice. Okay, so these are the last 2, I'm sure. Colleague suddenly feels like a totally different person. At a certain undisclosed commission, our division has always been swamped with work and we've never had a moment of rest, but for some reason one of my colleagues, who's usually the most unproductive slacker, suddenly transformed into a different person. Oh my gosh, is this, this is, Fushwen, I think. She's even been persuading people around her to join her to start some grand business venture. I know this might not be impossible, but I've recently experienced some indescribable strange occurrences, so I'm highly cautious about these kinds of changes. Please, anyone who's seen this, come and contact me quickly. Is it really that strange for someone to have a strong burst of ambition after being lazy for a long time? Yes. It's common for outwarders like you, little Glade, to want to work hard to upgrade your flat for a mansion or your starskiff for a giant ship. After all, your youth is limited and the pressure to survive is great. But for a long-life society like ours, things are different. The majority of people only seek a secure life. But people think in all kinds of wonderful ways, so who can really say for sure? What do you think, Mr. Tail? The idea that anything that does not align with common logic must be the work of some unseen ghost is a very primitive way of thinking. However, if someone's personality undergoes a dramatic change without them doing anything, that could indeed be the work of a heliobi. That really doesn't help us at all. I'm not the person at the center of the Angler mystery. How could I give an answer if I've not been to the scene personally? Even though the person that posted this doesn't say what department they're from, judging by the name, there's no doubt they're from the Divination Commission, right? Is it really a heliobus causing this? Kalis, why don't we go take a look together to be on the safe side? Okay, I'll contact the person who made the Divination Commission and wait for you there. Alright, we will go in one moment. I got a new wallpaper, so I want to change my wallpaper. Collect the ghost stories in the ghost hunting squad. Post more Mythopedia posts on Ghostly Grove website. Oh, I guess it's because I posted, like, a ton of the, Mythopedia ones. That's cute. Alright. I knew it was Fushwen. See if we can dodge her to do this.
The Matrix of Prescience
Alright. So let's start with this corner. So we need this one to go here. let's just attach this one for a moment. And then this one needs to go in the middle. There we go. Great, there's another matrix words. Ooh, this one's complicated. Okay. No, that's not right. Interesting. I feel like I should have almost another one that I don't have. Alright. This one also has 3 coming out of it. So this one needs to go up here. And this one has 3 coming out of it, so it needs to go there. There we go. Okay. That one was a little tough. Great job. Results have been attained, and they are not bad. Your star is still shining, so don't worry. It's mine whose situation isn't looking good. Yeah, I should have been clear from the outs. The result really is unfavorable. Kalis, if you can keep your mouth shut, there's still a scoop, something for a change. Anyway, it looks like we'll have to stop here for a while. Anyway, take your reward, please. I've been so grateful to you, Kalis. I feel like we're a good team. By the way, you won't run to the Master Diviner and snitch on me, will you? I knew it. We've been good Rift friends. Okay, so that should finally be the last of this daily quest. And it gave me the big chunk of Stellar Jade. Yep, that was the last of it. Cool, 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 cool. Atsu, you really do work hard. I see posting on the Ghostly Grove page really gets things done, though. That's right, Master Diviner. If you suspect that there are still heliobi, that have not been cleared out from the Divination Commission, you could have just contacted us directly. I am not yet entirely convinced that this is undoubtedly the work of a heliobus, so I thought I'd make that post to investigate. As you're here, that means that there is indeed something suspicious about this. Anyway, how should I explain? When you all were assisting me in driving out the lingering heliobi, our diviner Chising made a great contribution to the efforts. I wanted to thank her and give her more opportunities to show her skills in the department. I don't imagine she was all that excited. But for some unknown reason, her attitude completely changed recently. She's been the first into the office and the last to leave. Today I even received notice from the other diviners that she's planning to quit her role as a diviner and is encouraging her colleagues to start new businesses with her. It is not. People are creatures of desire. It is normal for them to crave renown and fortune. But I have spoken with Ching Chui before, and she only came to work for the Divination Commission for stability and comfort. It's extremely hard to imagine that a person like this would suddenly want to try starting a business. I think there is something extremely eerie about this whole thing. Thinking back to my own encounter, I wanted to ask you to take a look for yourselves. Diviner Fushin, is this Miss Ching Chui still here at the moment? She's currently over by the repository, talking loudly to her colleagues and fantasizing about her bright future. Let's go. I think you'll find this interesting, too.
The Divination Commission could predict how likely a person is to commit crimes.
Ugh, why is she all the way over there?
101010 is the way.
Ching Chui, I heard you're thinking of quitting. That's right, I found a whole new meaning to life. I never thought I'd hear Ching Chui talk about the meaning of life. Looks like the Divination Commission is in for a big change. You're not just letting yourself give up because the Master Diviner humiliated you again, are you? Looking back on my life, I see all I've done is waste time. However, looking to my future, I regret this greatly. I've seen the path of destiny opening up before me. Looking back on past experiences, people only measure a successful life in terms of having clothing, food, and minimal worries. Without deeper thought, how can these bland experiences serve as feedback to empower others? I have worked the same day over and over in the Divination Commission for hundreds of years. Where is the logic in terms of success? Where is the pinnacle? Where are the highlights in our lives compared to the short-lived species? Where are the benefits? There are none. This is a waste of both time and life. Across the universe, there are people with shorter lifespans than yourselves, in parallel dimensions that use and reuse methods for lasting gains. They work day in and day out and work far harder than you ever will. Yet you hide in your little delves and pretend that the billions of credits in the hands of super rich have nothing to do with you. Then you're shocked when you find out that the rich have already bought up everything around you. Don't you feel your blood boiling? A faint pain in the left-hand side of your chest? Your desire is screaming out like thunder. You sense an abnormal atmosphere around you as you wave of maniac emotions burst forth from the bottom of your heart. Money! I want more money. I want a huge house and a star skiff. No, I want a star knot. I want to pay off my 300-year mortgage. Stellar Jade! Too small. You're all thinking too small. You think I'm talking to you about money? No, it's much more than that. Just as Louis Fleming once said, I do not care about credits because I am credit. I'm talking to you about the value of life and self-fulfillment. Only after these can you think about money. Then, what do you plan to start, Xie Chuang? Ooh, I said that wrong. Where will I start? From this step right here. I shall leave this place and stable job and begin my business plan. I will make Celestial Jade popular across the galaxy, and then I shall branch out into other dimensions. You all are welcome to follow along. All you need is to be like me and have a fighter's heart. Do you understand me? Clap if you understand. Moose Ching Chui. There's an abnormal green burning in the girl's mind. It tastes spicy. She must have been affected by a heliobi's influence. Lady Fuxuan, everyone stand back. Ching Chui needs rest. Please don't crowd her. No way. She still hasn't told us her business plan. With the assistance of Fushuan, you disperse the crowd of onlookers. Something must be enhancing one of her latest insecurities, like did Carolyn? Like Carolyn did when it possessed me. Oh my gosh. I want to talk to the people who did the English read-through of this translation, please. Hoyo, I will do this as a side job. 100%. 110%. I will do this as a side job for you all. Kalis, Master Diviner, if you are ready, I shall ring the harmonic chime. What is this place? An office of the Realm Keeping Commission? No, this is an illusion inside Miss Ching Chui's mind. Hold it. May I ask you if you're for an interview or a business proposition? I'm working. Read the room. What are you talking about, Kalis? How is this time for Celestial Jade? Hello, we know Miss Ching Chui. We are her close friends. That's right, I'm her boss. Tell her to depart from the delusion of fortune and come out to greet me. You know President Ching? Who on the Lafu doesn't, as for being her close friends? I'm certain that a famous person like President Ching has many close friends that even she isn't aware of. And you there, yes, you're the dwarf. You dare call yourself President Ching's boss? Ha! Yes, good one. Why, you feckless! I am so mad right now. Surely you are aware that President Ching single-handedly founded the Law Food Dynasty Corp and spread the name of Celestial Jade all across the galaxy. She is the highest authority around here and has a million things to deal with. You think you can just ask to see her like that? Did you see this queue? This is the line of people that wish to meet with President Ching. Already stretches all the way from here to Arm Alley. Go take your number and wait. Violence? Fight! Fight! I want to see rivers of blood. It's like we don't have the time for that.
It'll heal. A will forged in ice never falters.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Rules are made to be broken.
Here is thunder. Is that it?
A will forged in ice never falters.
Conflict is pitiless. The dead return!
A will forged in ice never falters.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Whoa, not so fast. I know this Mr. Kalis. He was a friend with President Quing back before great success. Another Master Diviner? I am no longer the Master Diviner. Please do not call me that again. I am no more than a mere employee under the flag of the Law Food Dynasty Corps. I use my limited vision to predict stock fluctuations for President Quing. Oh my gosh, the more I say her name, the worse it gets. It seems that she isn't even slightly grateful for my teachings. In fact, it seems they've left a shadow on her psyche. The Divination Commission is now the Celestial Jade Commission. Everyone is using Celestial Jade for divination, and it's much more effective than the Matrix of Prescience. I lost my job because of this. Thankfully, President Ching Chui was magnanimous enough to forgive me for my past wrongs and gave me an easy job so I could scrape a living. My gratitude to President Ching. Ugh, you pathetic wimp. Ah, please don't take this to heart, Lady Fushuan. This is an illusion. Just a fantasy. There's no use tearing your throat apart screaming at that dummy. If it's a game of Monopoly she's after, we'll give it to her. Yeah, but... Oh, I wonder if they're allowed to say Monopoly like that. Trademark? Question mark? Did they get the rights? We will appoint Mr. Tail. Miss Fushuan of the Dynasty Corps, would you be able to take us to meet with President Ching Chui? Of course, President Ching has been talking about Kalis for years. Come with me. President Ching wishes to meet with you and rekindle your old friendship. Oh, it's in the, Yukong's office. This is the Palace of Astrum, isn't it? Ah, you misunderstood. This is the Jade Tile Parlor now. With our great foresight, President Ching bought the Palace of Astrum out long ago. Guess President Ching is just over there inspiring her employees. I shall take my leave. I asked when you propose creative ideas that you find paths for tile games like Celestial Jade to diversify, create a new industry ecology, and access the pressure point of consumer directly to ignite your user demand. Remember, our slogan is Celestial Jade creates happiness. Our operations department plans to implement more micropayment for Celestial Jade. We plan to create customizable paid content for tilebacks, game tables, and players. Strictly speaking, tiles, hands, and players are all separate entities. Charging separately for them and breaking down user payments to further exploit payment potential is only logical. Our competitors like to use our lack of game mods as criticism. Tell me, what new game mods have you all come up with? President Ching, look, we fully understand that our players do not enjoy turn-based combat, so we have designed a real-time Jade Tile battle mode named League of Jade Tile, not the League of Legends. President Ching, this is Tiles and Dungeons. I need to step away. Okay. It is an RPG in which players can play as different classes with various different abilities. Good, very good. All these ideas are perfect. With these improvements, even the Baviru will be obsessed with jade tiles in no time. It seems that my guests are growing impatient. You get on with research and development. I have private affairs to tend to. Even after all these years, you haven't changed a bit, Kalis. What a pleasure. I imagine you've heard of my success and have decided to join in promoting the great cause that is Celestial Jade across the galaxy. Miss Xing Chui, you've been possessed by a heliobi and have fallen into an abnormal illusion. We're here to help you escape. An illusion? You're saying that my self-made career is just a dream? How could that be? How could these years of struggle and hard work and joy of my successes all be fake? Back to the point, Kalis. If I hadn't met you all those years ago, I would never have gathered the courage to quit my job and start my business. What was it you said to me back then? The gears of fate are beginning to turn. To repay you, I have decided to give you an opportunity to completely transform your life. Come with me. As for the others, Zanyi, find something for them to do. I don't know where she is taking you, but you must remain cautious, Kalis. If you need us, just call out for help. Oh my goodness. Look at all these treasure chests. My Lawfu Dynasty Corps is dedicated to providing the most satisfying service to game players across the entire universe. Unfortunately, the rules of Celestial Jades are outdated. If we want different cultures across the entire galaxy to go crazy for it, we have to give it a new lease on life. You just saw lots of different game modes for Jade Tiles that have a lot of potential, but I'm convinced that none of them had the wide appeal of this mode before you. No, I plan to introduce my mystery boxes in Celestial Jade. Players will open random chests and have a chance to receive jade tiles missing from their decks. One draw can mean the difference between victory and defeat. When each chest is open, there's a chance to receive a golden legend. Give it a try, Kalis. I know you'll be hooked in no time. Can I? Ah, I can't get to that top middle. Oh, does it matter where I stand, or is it just gonna open up them in order anyway? Average trash. Unspectacular trash. Common trash. Unpretentious trash. Lackluster trash. Unnoteworthy trash. Swarmy trash? Numbers got nerfed trash. Well? Is there no 10 times draw guarantee? There must have been something wrong with the drop rate. I'll boost the drop rate with golden regents right now. Here, give it a try. Every 10 warps guarantees a rare or better celestial jade tile. One of a kind trash. What do you think, Kalis? Do you love how it feels? This is not Celestial Jade. This is Celestial Jade. As the person that rediscovered and promoted the game, I am far more qualified than you to decide the form of Celestial Jade takes. If you don't enjoy this, I'll I will have you stay here in open chest until you fully appreciate the fun. Oh no, the Heliobus is trying to use this as a way to trap me. As you consider how to escape, there's a hurried knocking on the door as someone tries to enter. President Ching, we're in huge trouble. What is it? I have terrible news. The International Peace Entertainment has created a knockoff of Celestial Jade. What? File a lawsuit now. I'll sue them for copyright infringement. There's actually worse news to come. The IPC has already gotten ahead of us to announce the new product. Ah, curse them. We just need a few technical adjustments. Kalish, should I take a gamble in this new game mode? You're right, I have to bet everything I have. Jean, launch the emergency assets. Or Schwinn. We've already been bottom fished by the IPC. They bought out all the Dynasty Core stocks. It's a total wipeout. What? Why? Why has it come to this? Xing Chui's voice gradually goes more high-pitched and shrill, echoing across the corner of the room. You useless fool, you're fired. President Heliobus really has a ferocious temper. Even an aloof young girl like Xing Chui has been trapped in the vortex of fame and fortune. Although when it comes down to it, there's nothing more than fantasies used to deceive the host. One push and they come crumbling down. You're the real Master Diviner. I am nothing like that imposter. I thought such a thing would be clear to you as a single glance. What do you think? I put a little plan together and easily crushed their dreams. The dream I have given Xing Chui will not be so easily crushed. Kalis, listen to me. I have a way to make everyone rich. You must sign a contract with me as representative of the Astral Express. Then we can spread Celestial Jade to even remote worlds. With the Express, we can get to untapped markets before the IPC. What do you think? Leave Xing Chui's body now. That's right, digging into the mind of a subordinate and planting unrealistic and foolish fantasies like this is unforgivable. It's time for you to finish your mission, Judge. Kalis, separate Xing Chui from this thing.
Here, this thunder! Rules are made to be broken.
Damage. Suppress.
It'll heal.
Wheel of karma. Subdue.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Gotta get rid of those possessed,
Receive divinity.
warp trotters. There we go.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy. Here, this thunder.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Conflict is pitiless. Here, this thunder.
Seven follows of... I didn't quite see that one. Master Diviner? Kalis? And Miss Huahua, what are you doing here? Miss Xing Chui, you suddenly lost consciousness. Are you okay, Xing Chui? Have you been feeling out of sorts at all? Headaches, nausea, strange dreams? Actually, yes. I fell asleep and had a really, really long dream. I dreamed I got super rich. Hehe. As long as you're okay. Oh right, don't let me catch you slacking off during work again. Go and tidy up the repository. Understood. This won't happen again. Fu Xuan patted Xing Chui's head and turned and left. Phew, the Master Diviner's gone. I must have been possessed by a Heliobus, right, Kalish, Judge? Miss Xing Chui, you remember everything? Of course, you're all here after all. That and the fact that I dreamed about quitting my job and becoming a hugely successful entrepreneur. This is all too crazy. I imagine I must have been attracted one of those spirits that makes people think wild things. What? Don't be crazy. As if I had the energy or the guts for that. But a Heliobus cannot implant an idea in a human that does not already exist. Have you ever really not Have you really never thought about this before, Miss Ching Chui? Well, sometimes, of course, but it's only ever just a fleeting thought. Being able to prove your ambition to the entire universe, who wouldn't want that? Okay, Kalis, let's get this Heliobus back to the Matrix. Thank you both so much. Please allow me to treat you to a meal at Aram Alley someday. I'll be off now, Miss Ching Chui. Oh. What?
Since when did
I never thought that there would still be heliobi at the Divination Commission. It seems this one excelled in enhancing people's desires and seducing them to work hard for riches. So it wouldn't infect people with your human desires? Well, at least this has been dealt with smoothly by you two. Thanks a bunch, Kalis, Master Diviner. Don't forget we have to minimize the impact of the incident. It'd be best to post it on Ghostly Grove. Heliobi really are curious creatures. They come in so many forms. I wonder if the get-rich-quick scheme would have actually worked. If those Heliobi are worth trusting, then I'm a Flint Emperor. Alright, we'll head back now, Kayla. See you soon. We're getting close. Oh, this is March's room? Haunted photos. I keep getting stuff in my pics that shouldn't be there. I'm a tourist here on the Sancho and I've been enjoying my days exploring, eating, and taking beautiful photos. Yesterday at night, while lying in bed and flipping through my photo album, I noticed several of the pictures had a strange jet-like shadow in them. Sometimes it was behind people and other times it seemed to be attached to something. So I took a few new photos, but this thing still hasn't disappeared. Is the Express haunted? I keep feeling a chill down my spine. Not that it sounds like a skill issue comment. Alright, let's go help March. Kalis, have you seen that post? I talked to the OP and she claimed that she knew you. Does that mean the requester is someone you know? Yeah, Miss March 7th is a member of the Express, nameless, and Kalis' important companion. Come to think of it, we saw a Heliobus wandering around her the last time, and it suddenly disappeared. Could it be related to this event? No point in making wild guesses here. Since the requester is a member of the crew, we'll leave this matter to you, Kalis. Hey, I put all my trust in you. Moreover, you know the requester well, so it's easier for you to handle it. Is interacting with Miss March a tiresome job? It shouldn't be. I believe Kalis was only kidding. Here, take this talisman with you. Place it by the suspect and you'll know if that person's been possessed by a heliobi. As for the Lunumbra gourd, we don't have many left now. Please use this modified bird cage to imprison it temporarily. Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to finish off this event, so that next week I can do the new boxing event. So yeah, I'm still streaming. I think I have this one and then like one more quest and I might finally be done with this event, so yeah, still here. Wow, I sure did a lot of prep work, but this thing seems a little sketchy. How many hours have I been streaming actually? Oh, we've almost hit 3 hours. Got a couple more minutes. Ooh. But yeah, I have one more super imposition to get. As you can see, the gold medallion quest. We're on the last Myths of the Lafu quest. And then I still need to unlock these Cycranes. So we're getting close, I think, to the end of this. Kalis, you're finally back. What happened? After bidding goodbyes to you and Hua that day, I returned to the Express to look at my photographs, and guess what? All my beautiful photos, and I do mean all, have this new and weird shadow inside them. It's so scary. Say, do you think this Express is haunted? What should I do? He explained to March 7 about the ghost hunting squad and the talisman. Oh, in other words, the talisman is the same as the one you pasted on me previously. That sounds like a great idea. We can use it to check every member of the crew, and we'll be able to find out the one possessed by the heliobi in no time. Great, sounds like we're investigating a case. Don't worry, I'm experienced. When Hua placed it on me, I observed how she did it. This time, I want to try placing a talisman on a person or two. Hello, Hua.
Why do I feel like someone's watching me? Oh, it's you! Please don't sneak up on me like that. Oh, good idea. The Astral Express is so peaceful and majestic. I've only been in the parlor car a few moments, and I already feel calmer. This place is the best.
Alright, Himiko, are you possessed? The talisman quietly stays on Himiko's clothes, so he doesn't have any reaction. It seems like Himiko's fine, just as I suspected. Did you bring this toy from the CN show? It's nothing, Himiko. We're just not gonna explain it. The talisman quietly stays on Welt's coat. No reaction. Seems like Mr. Yang doesn't have any problems either. What is it, Kalis? Tell Welt about March 7th's request. I see. I didn't discover any strange occurrences on the Express recently. Maybe the problem doesn't lie with the members. Of course, that's just my unfounded speculation. You should continue your investigation. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Yang. It's probably March's camera, to be honest. Talisman quietly stays on Pom Pom and then takes a few hairs off the body with it. Whoa, what are you doing, March 7th? I'm just doing a small test with Kalis. Congratulations, Pom Pom, you passed the test. Don't you treat your conductor like a fool. That shouldn't be the case. Everyone on the Express is normal. Where could the Helios be hiding? Me? How could it be? Didn't you test me already? Forget it. Come and slap it on me again. You carefully checked March 7th's entire person. Is it her camera? I can't believe it really is me. Oh, no wonder the talisman didn't react when it saw me. It turns out the heliobus was hidden on my precious camera. Dastardly. Oh, I was right. I didn't expect you to find me, if that's the case. Oh no, it's attacking. Please spare my life. Are all heliobi such whims? In any case, you should imprison it somewhere. Don't let it possess anything else again. I just escaped not long ago, and now I'm being sealed again. There's still so much I haven't done. So many sights I haven't seen. I don't know what fragmented me. The first time I was aware of myself was when I was locked up in a dark place. I had not seen the outside world, but hearing the others talk about it aroused my curiosity. I don't know, your little box had so many beautiful pictures, so I got distracted looking at them. Then I thought perhaps possessing this box is a good idea. I can take the chance to see all the beautiful scenery. You sound pitiful. In ancient times, beyond my memory, the ancestral heliobi wandered around the universe without any intention or worries, and I think that was pretty good. I intend to follow my ancestors' example, leave the CN show, rejoin the universe, and live a life of freedom. I don't get along well with the heliobi that feed on human emotions. I know it's hard to fulfill this wish, so no matter what you plan to do with me, please allow me to see the scenery in those photos first. If I'm sealed with my regrets, I won't be able to burn brightly anymore. You mentioned before that heliobi possession will do a lot of harm to the host. However, I haven't felt anything so far, which means it hasn't done any harm to me. And since it appreciated my photos, how can it be bad? So I don't see what's wrong with fulfilling its wish. Coincidentally, I plan to walk around the Lafu again to take more pictures, shopping, and enjoy delicacies. I'll bring it with me then. Thank you. There's still many kind people in this world. Ooh. I still went the wrong way. Here we are. Occasionally dragons appear in the water here. I'm surprised when I first saw them. Oh really? Why haven't I noticed? What a gigantic water curtain. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. This little bit of like background imagery with the dragon is so cool. I've talked about it in prior streams, but I love it too. Can the flame of Helios be extinguished by water? Please don't even think of such a thing. You can't risk it. Curiosity killed the heliobi. Sigh, alright, speaking of those parted waters, this was actually done by a member of the crew when he used his hidden power. Amazing, isn't it? Wow, he is so powerful. Who is he? He's a Vidyahara. As for the question of what a Vidyahara is, sorry, I can't answer that. I'm not good at explaining things, but I can show you what he looked like when he was little. When he was little, I would also like to see this photo. Unless she's just taking us to his statue. Oh, is she taking us to see one of the eggs? I thought we were getting baby Donhong. I was so excited. Look, this is what a Vidyahara babies look like. But if they live for a long time, they will return to this form. Hence, they need to rest in the egg for a period before coming out again. I'm not sure whether to consider a Vidyahara egg as young or old. For something so frail, it's being so strong. Life is indeed a wonderful thing. If that's the case, how did you and the rest of the Vidyahara make him use his power for the express crew? Control? No, he's our friend. Friends are there to help one another, will not force each other to do things that they are unwilling to do. Friends. I don't understand, but strangely I know what you mean. Let's go to our next stop, Roots of the Arbor. What happened here is still fresh in my mind. Doo-doo-doo. An inferior shell on the verge of becoming a flesh coffin. This brain has numerous emotions, but what a pity. There isn't even happiness, except for bitterness, hatred, and disappointment. Sigh, there's no value in tasting it. Ugh. Following the trails of human thought, I was hoping to taste some flavor to quell my hunger. Hey, little fellow, are these two your pawns? How about giving one of them to me? What do you want? Your friends? The Heliobus treating humans as friends? Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, I'll swallow you up before accepting your gifts. Come on. Fight, 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 fight.
Rules are made to be broken. A will forged in ice never falters.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
It'll heal.
Hear this thunder. The dead return.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters.
Conflict is pitiless.
What a tenacious will for battle, cold and resolute. Dull humans, I'm unlucky enough to possess a Mars-struck body, and now I encounter vicious bandits like you. I thought we just stated that the Lunumbra Guard was, like, overwhelmed, hence why we took this birdcage. When I was locked in a dark space, I interacted with my kind. From their actions, I've seen the way and experience they have of manipulating humans. They absorbed the emotions of humans and were influenced by their humanity. They became cunning, greedy, and ferocious. They were attracted by humans' thoughts, but became worse than the humans. I don't want to be like them. Little Akiri, do you still remember you called us friends? Humans do not only have these negative emotions. Humans are, in fact, very complicated. Sometimes I feel depressed or frustrated too, and I want to smash and destroy the things around me. Whenever I return to the Express to chat with Himiko and Miss Yang, tease Don Hung, or get Kalos to watch the stars from the train windows with me, I feel happy? No, I feel at peace, like a star in the sky. It stays where it belongs and exists itself peacefully. I can describe that kind of feeling with words. We humans somehow have the ability to think, to possess a lot of worries and pain. But at the same time, we also have to enjoy the moments of peace like this one. I guess it's a blessing for us from the universe, isn't it? I don't understand, but I can taste your feelings at this moment, March. That's what it means to be friends. There's no need for many worries, and you can understand me instantly with a look. It seems like we are fated to be friends. Come, Kalis, help us take a picture to commemorate our trip today. Hey, your photography skills are improving. No wonder I have you acting as my personal photographer. It's getting late. Thank you, Miss March. I should return to the cage now. Heliobi are very dangerous to humans, aren't they? I guess it's better for me to rest in the cage. Is that really what you want? I want to go beyond the sky. I don't know how the future will be, but I'm also keen to experience peacefulness you mentioned before. What do you think, Kalis? Yes, I want to let it go on an adventure too. We're all companions trying to trailblaze our own paths, right? But with regards to the Tin Lords Commission, you probably need to give them an explanation. Besides, this little guy didn't cause any harm. I'll return to the Express for now. Let me know once you made your decision. Kalis, have you decided on what to do? I fully trust you, Kalis. Your choice will be my choice. Great, let's get to it then. I understand, and as I hail from the void beyond, I shall return to it. I'm very satisfied in this journey. Thank you, March 7th. You as well, Kalis. Little buddy, it's time to leave. March 7 lists the constraints of the birdcage, but Akiri doesn't leave immediately. I wish to say our farewells as humans do. Farewell, March. Kalis. I wish you will forever cherish that peace. So they pass through the cage's wall, through the train's window, and float into the spacious outer space. In that place there are no deceits, no conflicts, at least in most of the space-time spectrum since its creation. Farewell. Your duration of life and sense of time are entirely different, and though you only met briefly, you understand that. You will never meet again. Excuse me, Kalis, is everything going alright? The heliobus has left the Sancho, won't be coming back. Oh, that works out too. But I captured another dangerous heliobus, and I'm going to take it back to the suppression tower. As expected of you. You'd never come back empty-handed. I'll wait for you at the suppression tower. Thank you for your hard work. I don't like going to this suppression tower. It's like a bajillion miles away from everything. Oh my goodness, we finally hit it. Got some achievements. Obtain a gold reward in the new Celestial Jade gameplay mode. Release the Carry into the universe beyond after touring the Luofu with it. Gain 1 million fans on Ghostly Grove. Master all exorcismics. Exorcismics? I was window shopping with Huahua earlier and ran into some people she knew. Huahua was struggling to talk, and the other person didn't know what to say either. It looked a little awkward, so I tried to bridge the conversation, and I found out they're all really personable. Sushang even got them to agree to have dinner together later. I knew Sushang's social skills were only second to mine. What Haha struggled to do came so naturally for Sushang. Miss Sushang was incredible, not like me. Don't be discouraged. Oh my gosh, I'm getting worse at talking. Come and hang out with us more. With both of us as your wing women, you will definitely overcome your social anxiety and become the biggest extrovert in the Ten Lords Commission. Well, hi, there comes a time for everyone to improve the Sims. Maybe yours is now. Now? No, can't do. Thank you for your concern, everyone, but I don't want to be an extrovert yet. I just want to be able to start and carry a conversation with people I'm familiar with. You can do it! So come to dinner. It's just us and the people we met earlier. I'll be your support. I'm sorry, the user you're trying to reach is currently out of the service area. Please try again later. You gotta ease into it. Looks like we'll have to take it slow. Okay, so that is max level superimposition. We have all of these done. I'm only intending to get that one. I still have not gotten this Psycrane. I think she's gonna give us the gold medal soon. And then I'll probably get these from doing the fight battles. The Exorcismic Chronicles. Let's make sure we do our... Ooh. Hello, chat. All eyes on me, please. I have an announcement to make. Again, no, I'm backing out. Something this important has to be covered over at the Exalting Sanctum. Nope. Where's your sense of ceremony? Looks like the good news. Let's go. See you soon at the Exalting Sanctum.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Just keep it quick. A Psycrane just delivered us a package. Opening up, I saw another silver medallion. They wouldn't send out another one of those things, would they? Nope, it's a GOLD gold medallion for getting to 1 million subs. Congratulations! Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone who helped us get to our silver medallion. Seems like just yesterday, but now we've already smashed through the 1 million subs mark, and of course, it's all thanks to everyone's support too. We'll have to eat, drink, and make merry, of course, in celebration, but I think what's more important right now is that we acknowledge how hard it has been for the four of us to make this team and put together such an outstanding result. I think we should at least commemorate the occasion somehow, such as celebrating live stream or something else. What do you think? Don't worry, I've been waiting for just this moment. I want to revisit everything I've vlogged before, but together with you guys too. Then I'll mix up and splice into some scenes from the old streams. I think it'll be really interesting and also memorable. I don't understand the mixing part, so I'll just follow your lead. Sounds really touching. It's been so great to get to know everyone. Do you still remember the store? Back then we did a store tour here and the boss was really excited. The final stop is Fictional Garden, where we've had all our adventures before. Despite being scared by the horrors here, this is where the meteoric rise of my vlogging career really took flight. That's right, even though it usually scares me half to death, but if we stick together, there's nothing to be afraid of. Let me think about it. Anyway, it's a nice memory for old veterans of Fictional Garden now. This place seems like a great place to make a memory. You have to be in it too. Ooh, okay. If I can get behind them. There. So I can be right here. Ooh. And then R. How do you take a photo? With myself in it as well. Oh, there we go. Didn't I promise a happy surprise for everyone before? Let me call them over. Ta-da! I still think we needed something more than just revisiting previous vlog spots with a new look. We've been fighting side by side for so long that a few fans in the live stream have been asking me about you guys. It's only thanks to the support of those fans that we've been able to get where we are today. So to celebrate me getting the gold medallion and also in the celebration of our friendship, I decided to hold a fan meet and greet. Today, I'll be bringing the gold medallion with me to share all wonderful memories with everyone. Okay. Let me post it. I'm the best at posting. Alright. So that completes this one. I'm probably only gonna get this, so this one's not gonna end up being completed. I still have not gotten this Psycrane. Alright, so, did we finally... Because collect the dispersed heal by using the Exorcist Psycrane in Fictional Garden. Where is this Psycrane? Let me... Exorcist Psycrane location. Oh, okay, it's these.
Since when did Fixstrom
Hello, Kalis. I've been waiting for you for quite some time. It's Kalos who didn't pay enough attention. You successfully retrieved the dispersed heliobi in the sky using the extras of side carrying last time. This time, Shuling would like you to ask you again to collect all the dispersed heliobi around Fixtral Garden. Don't worry, you shall get enough compensation. What we'd like to ask you to retrieve this time are the dispersed heliobi of different colors this time. They aren't the heliobi you can see anywhere. You will instantly understand when you start to control the Psycrane. Ooh. Oh, I did not get a choice in the matter. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Take it easy, Icarus. I must have gone out of the range. Oh, I see one there. Oh, I see one over here. Nope, that is not one of mine. This one. This one. Oh, I see it over there. That one. Okay. It's probably over here. Yep. Hey, Kos. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, that's pretty easy. Alright, so with that, we have pretty much completed this. I have some battles to do and the other Psycrane things to hunt down. But other than that, pretty much done. I can just do these off stream. I don't know if I'll be ending up getting this, because it requires you to get all of the accomplishments, and I don't know if I'll be able to get all of them, because of the exorcismal battles are a little bit tricky. You have to do them a very specific way. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm able to get it or not. But thank you all so much for watching. This has been a bit of a longer stream. Almost a whole 3 hours and 30 minutes. Definitely longer than I intended. But I wanted to get done with this one today so that next time we can work on this one, because probably by the time I see you all next week, it'll be in like its last 24 hours. And so, we want to get on that really quickly, you know? But that shouldn't be too hard to do. Trying to think if there's anything else. Looking at the schedule. So we are getting close to Christmas, and I did end up buying Death and Taxes. Yeah, so next Sunday is actually Christmas Eve. And so instead I might end up doing, because I do need to do the Bellabog quest. The Bellabog one is pretty much mostly fighting from what I've seen, so I might, and it's not like one of the ones that'll stay later, you know what I mean? Where is it? No. It doesn't have the marker. Oh, it does actually have the marker. Okay. Let's see what it... Yeah, as you can see, it's literally just fighting. And that's all it is. So... Huh. Which one is it? Is it this one? Let's go see if it's just like we can get the quick actual quest done, because for Christmas I bought Death and Taxes so that as like our Christmas special I could stream it for you all, just do Death and Taxes, because I've heard it's not a super long game, so we'd be able to just kind of do it in a sitting kind of thing. So let's get like the actual quest part of the Boulder Championship martial arts tournament thing done, and then I'll just do the fights off stream, because that's not really all that interesting to watch me sit and do fights constantly. But yeah, so next Sunday will be our instead of doing this, we'll just be doing our like Christmas special, which will be playing Death and Taxes, and I'm going to try and do as much of that game in one sitting as I can. And other than that, we should be good to go. I really am trying to get the Discord up. It's just my life has been very, very hectic right now, and so it still might be a while. It might even be the new year when I get it up. But thank you all so much for watching. We're gonna get this quest done, and then I'll be done for the day, or at least the intro to this. And an all-new season of the Fight Club has begun. If you want more information or to join the matches, feel free to ask me about it. I will do my best to provide you with all you need. No problem, I'll make the arrangements immediately. So while completing a Boulder Town Martial Exhibition, players can now freely choose the buffs they receive each round instead of having fixed ones. Okay, so these are the ones with the rewards. And then how many cycles. And then this is the ones we did last time. As you can see, I maxed it out. Okay, so it's not even... There's like not even really a quest for it. It was literally just... There's a new round. Now, there is a hidden quest. It's not here yet, but I'm pretty sure it's in this corner. There's going... Once you max out all of... You get all the rewards. Or maybe it's this duffel bag. There's like a punching bag, like this one, that you can... that if you do a certain combo, and I think it's the combo that you use in fighting games. I can't remember what it's called, but it will unlock like a hidden fight with Gepard, so we'll definitely be doing that too. But yeah, so thank you all. I will see you all next Sunday for the Christmas special of Death and Taxes. And of course I will upload it as an archive video, and definitely one of my New Year's resolutions will be actually editing the videos into shorter, easier to digest segments. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and that as we get closer to Christmas, that all of your shopping goes well and good, and that you all have a lovely week. So bye!